Busy week. Jesus Christ, busy 2 weeks. So we get ready for Laconia. Mick is here.
Hello.
Gay in his USA hockey shirt.
All right.
Okay. What?
Good
What's wrong with that?
Good morning to you. Nothing, no.
Anything wrong with that, Dave?
I didn't know we had a dress code. All right.
Okay. There's no dress. You take that as that's not being negative.
No.
Show him pride. Big day.
That's right.
That's right.
Mick, the kind of guy, if somebody disagrees with him, can't axe him off the
Axe
show.
him. Yep.
Oh,
He's
come
a
on.
comic. Guy's a communist.
Come
Yeah,
on.
thought we were friends.
Kim Jong
faith.
Mick.
Yep.
No faith in me the other night.
Gave him a
That was-
exclusive for that
that's
show
tough.
too. A nice little.
Give him a what?
Give him a nice little exclusive. So
You
you
didn't
have
say
that
the full word initially.
exclusive. That's you make it easy.
That was gay.
It's not that much easier to say that.
You think that's gay?
Exclusive?
Exclusive. People call them exclusives.
I've never heard that one.
Exclusive
I guess
is exactly
I
the same
guess-
as exclusive, really.
I guess
it's not any. Is it any
it's a color
shorter?
original. I guess.
Is that any shorter?
Exclusive. Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, I'll be like
3
this.
syllables versus 2.
Exclusive.
We're tight on time today.
Exclusive. They're
I'm trying
both 3
tight on
syllables.
time today. I'm just trying to help out.
Exclusive. Exclusive. No? Am I wrong?
Did I say exclusive or yeah.
Oh, did you say exclusive?
Yeah, exclusive.
Okay. It's way quicker. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought Mike was here today. I was wrong. I apologize. We're joined by one of the great legends in show history, which I'm excited about. Who are you?
DG, Dan, you can call me whatever. From Philly.
May I? From
May.
what?
I'm from Philly. I drove up yesterday.
Oh, you're the guy who...
Yeah, I was on the producer.
You're a teacher,
show.
right?
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Good. You're talking to the microphone. Not your fault.
Sorry,
Producers, no, it's not your
We
fault.
went through this.
How's this?
Did they go through it? Mick,
Yeah,
or
they
no?
did. They did a
Better?
little trial run.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, we did it. Wait, what?
Okay.
Off and rolling.
Wow. Let me book some like Cullinane, that's for sure. Well, give us a quick behind the scenes. So I watch Mike and the Minifans, the dominant show on the network right now.
The flagship
Flagship wins every week.
Yes, it certainly does.
Streak continues this week, you predict?
Yes.
Okay, who's on Fireside Chats this week? Do we know?
It is. We know one guest. I
Who's
believe.
that?
It's you.
Oh, Kirk Minahan is on Fireside.
Oh, you
Chats.
are?
I was asked to go on before this ratings war started.
All right.
I mean,
Wow.
I don't know.
I didn't see that coming.
Huh? I didn't know. I had no idea.
Can you ask Big Cat what he's doing on Friday? If you join us, maybe.
Sure.
So-
Yeah, maybe he'll go. Yeah, maybe he'll go on a goodwill tour.
Yeah. Thank you to Jeff D'Lo for last minute replacement. That was very nice of him.
Heard he volunteered.
He did. He hit me up. It was. He said if you need one, I
Taking
can
your
help you
place, Dave. You saw you were down and jumped in.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, that
I
was.
could have used the support.
Yeah, that would have been nice
I
in
could've,
retrospect.
you know.
Yeah.
But that you know what? I'm a fan of the network. Manners runs a good ship, so that's a good move
Oh.
by Jeff D'Lo.
Okay.
You thought I was setting you up there, Dave. I had no.
But why
point
wouldn't you
was I
have?
trying
Why
to do
wouldn't
that.
you have him on and just have it out and then you're fine 2 minutes?
We
later?
could have done that too.
But no, you canceled him though.
You cancel me.
Oh, you're saying?
Yeah.
I thought you meant have him and Menners go at it and then do the rest of the show. That's what I
Right.
anticipated happening.
Yeah.
And then Dave was poo-pooing it, bitching about
I
it on the
wasn't
show.
poo-pooing. That was asking the question. That was
Yeah,
asking
you
the
said-
question.
and then
you buried me
you
in the beginning of the show the other day.
Why did he bury you?
He was like, I mean, I don't know why Mick's setting it up like this. I wouldn't have done that, and I was like, okay,
And
well
then-
then.
Well, first
have
of all, we
Dave
would have had a
see you later.
conversation. We would also had the conversation that Menner shouldn't have been there, which that show kind of proved that.
Yeah,
out.
he
But-
was negative that day.
right.
I didn't think he was that bad. He was trying, but like,
Yeah.
there's not the show's like kind of on. I know the troll chat with, but I mean the show's on the roll right now. So
yeah. Right.
Even Menners knows that. He feels like he has to because.
Does he know that though? Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
Done 3 good shows.
So that was Freddie, by the way. Freddie was on the Robbie V Spaces the other night.
Oh, I don't know if we want.
Somebody.
Okay.
Well, hold on. But somebody
There's a
said
level
going
of
deep.
which I want to.
So Freddie here is talking about how there has only been 3 good Mike and the Minifan shows with Mick hosting.
I didn't hear
I
that.
meant the Kirk Minahan show is on a roll right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck about Mick's show. All due respect. I mean,
Credit where it's due all around.
What'd you say?
Credit where it's due all around.
Yeah, no, Mick and the Minifans, Mike and the Minifans with Mick has been great, and they'll be live from Laconia a week from Friday, right?
Yes.
That's a big spot, a live show.
Very excited. I talked
You're
to Mike
putting
about
your
it.
life on the line.
I talked to Mike. I said, can we have the godfather of Mike and the Minifans there? And he's happy to help out.
Wow. I
So,
mean, you could get shot.
Oh, I'd be
at this
willing
event
to.
very easily.
It might
Very
make for a good
easily.
weekend if that happens.
Yeah, for many it would, I think. Not me, but for many. Well, go ahead, play the rest of this dumb sound. Dave.
All right. So this is Freddie saying there's only been 3.
Done 3
Who's your
good
enemy,
shows.
Mick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you're keeping the numbers. Obviously, the 3 good ones are the 2 of those are wrong. I hope you.
Okay, but anyway, so Mender's been like, he was trying to do the negative show thing, he's why is Kirk saying always brings up molestation? Well, the fact is Justin molests people, so I'm going to keep saying it until he's arrested for it. Were you okay being outed in the photograph at this event this weekend? Guy didn't come up and say hello to you. You're
Oh, I thought you were talking about being outed for molestation.
No.
No. Yeah, that's fine. It's just a little strange. I mean, you can come
That's
say
life. That's life when you're a celebrity.
Hi. That's right. Yeah, big
know?
Snowco sales.
Good weekend or no? How was it, Dave?
I don't know how Justin does that on a regular basis. Not a great event per se, but the kids liked it. That's all that mattered.
To the tickets, go.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, I said thank you.
Did you buy
not?
those things from Justin?
No,
He didn't come see me.
You didn't go?
I said thank you. I didn't want to bother him while he's working.
You could buy them.
My kid doesn't want that. I'll do that with
Boy,
peanut,
does that look
peanut
like a
allergies.
Titanic ripoff too.
Yeah, $60, right?
Yeah, but everybody had them.
Oh,
He
I'm
must have been
sure.
a killer.
Oh, I'm sure.
Everybody.
Once you're in there, you're gonna get them. I guess, right?
Yeah, it's just snow cones.
How much you make?
900 this weekend.
Nice, good. Just as the Snowco thing, Cullinane's doing things with.
So dramatic.
There's cunt.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's just what's dramatic
9:30 in the morning. I actually left Sunday breakfast to do a 5-minute conversation.
about
5
what?
minutes. Turtle
About
Boy's
that-
interview. Turtle Boy's interview, which was great. Yeah.
What was great with the
He
juror?
interviewed a juror. It was a great interview.
Why don't you go work for him?
I'm just saying it was a good interview.
Well, I'm sure it was great, but
It was a phone conversation for 5 minutes.
okay. You're gonna make me. Which side are you on, like Karen Reed?
I am on that she will be acquitted of all charges.
Do you think she's innocent?
Don't ask me these questions.
Why?
Because Mick tried to get me before on this as well.
Do you think she's innocent?
I don't
Yes or no?
flip flop.
Been all
In
over
the-
the-
in the
gun to your
court
head,
of
do you
law.
think she's innocent?
That is not the question. This is not.
well, that's the question I asked.
This, no, that is not the question. I'm not answering that question.
Why?
Because I believe that she'll be acquitted of all
Okay,
charges
I don't care
based
about
on the
that.
evidence.
I don't
that has
think
been
she'll be. I don't think
presented
she'll be
in court.
acquitted. I think the same thing will happen. Do you?
Do I think she did it or not?
Yes.
Is a difficult question.
Why?
Dave.
Because booze is involved,
Right.
But they can't prove any of this stuff.
Okay,
Booze
I'm
is
asking you,
involved,
gun to
and
your
then-
head.
Did she kill her husband?
What kind of answer is this?
Gun to my head.
Did she mean
I'm
to
still
or
torn
anything?
on
Did
it.
she kill
Was it her
did
husband?
She
She
kill him?
definitely did not mean to do
whatever,
it. She
whatever
definitely
it
did not
is.
mean to do it. I'm wondering if an accident happened drunk, which is always a possibility, but she did not deliberately kill him. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's
Do you
why-
think the sound quality in that Ted Daniel interview was too good?
It was almost, yeah, it was fantastic.
People a week from Saturday will hear sound quality about the same for some of our videos. What is Ted Daniel's the guy who came in here, right?
Yes.
Came in here by himself.
Friend of the program.
Great
With a
guy.
camera- with a
but
cameraman, yeah.
Big spot for him though. Like Ted,
Huge.
you got to get better.
He also only played like 3 minutes. It's like at this point.
Oh, is that true? I didn't
yeah,
watch it.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's out there like talking to every single person.
I saw the
It's
clip.
like-
Well, they keep talking about this exclusive.
yeah.
She can fucking go on with Mick Friday if he asks her.
exclusive? Yeah,
Right.
Why don't you get her Friday?
I'll ask.
That
she would?
Yes, that might get numbers.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Dave?
I'll text her if you want. I'll do another favor. No
Share a
problem.
steak. You know, that's fine.
Dave will shove meat. Shove meat.
I'll
down
send you
his
the
mouth.
Mike and the Minifans poster, because I know you're going to
Oh,
show it off
God.
on Mike.
That
On Mike
thing
and the, I know you're going to show it
It's
off.
abysmal.
Who's gonna
Oh
show
my
it off?
goodness.
What?
He was going to show it off. I thought
He's
that was
welcome to do
goodwill.
that. Why
I gave
not?
him the news. What? I'm
Why,
just saying.
why can't he show it
Well, I'm just saying. I gave it to him pre-show.
today?
The other day.
The other day.
Before Mike and the
And then
Minifans.
he
we
goes
talked
the
about
next
it for-
day and he bashes me.
We
and
talked
he
about it for a
cancels on me.
grand total of 90 seconds.
I was
going to
say, was that even discussed on the show? I
Very
listened
end of
to
the
it.
Yeah, they showed it. He literally showed
Oh,
it.
I think I only listened like the last 10 minutes. Okay. Well, it's a terrible poster.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying. I
only
helped out
get this?
Mick. I
Dave,
helped
did
out
you
Mick
make
in
that? Did you have any call on it? 'Cause
I
that
helped
thing
out
is
Mick. My
terrible.
point is, I
I'm
helped
starting to
out
wonder,
Mick.
did you make that poster?
No.
Anything? Do you have any influence in it at all?
No, I have zero influence. I helped out Mick,
Yeah.
and then 24 hours later, he
Helped
was
him out how?
burying me and canceling.
Helped him
me.
out how?
I gave him content that he wanted for the show.
The poster?
Yes.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm confused.
He really what happened was he buried me on Friday's show and
Barely,
got mad.
lightly,
It was-
lightly.
That is not. I was
It
not
was just the
burying it
instincts.
all.
It was like, yeah, you're trying to set us. I was like,
Well,
Dave,
Mick, you can
I'm
be
better than that.
criticized, I mean, this is the way the show works.
That's fine, but like to think that I would go on there and make it a Dave versus Menners thing after a fantastic week of
But-
shows, all
but it
that.
may-
I
but
was
it-
ready to talk KMS.
First of all, we just asked the question.
I think
We
Dave's
didn't
point is,
necessarily
though, you may not be able to prevent that if the two of them start yelling at each other.
I'll handle
Mick,
Mike and I can handle Mike and the Minifans. I
No.
promise you, I
No,
can
I think-
handle
I
what
think
goes
you
on.
can
in that
handle it.
People
program.
yell on my show.
I'm just
It
telling you,
happens.
like,
Yeah, I
got
didn't
it.
completely lose faith either. I just felt like we were asking the question. Anytime Menners and Dave is involved, I just figured that is worth bringing up. That's all.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What else is going on?
Did you watch any of this SNL thing? I know Jerry was a big fan.
Did you like it?
Yeah, he loved it.
He was a good fan. Yeah, I watched probably the first hour and a half, and I saw the clips after this morning. I think.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. You know, when you say to me the history of the show, who do you start with? And I think of SNL. I've watched it, read books about documentaries. I say Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, it starts and ends with her, really. She's really the rock that's put the show together. She was in the first song with Paul Simon, and then she was in like the second skit.
Yep.
She's never hosted the show.
I was just gonna ask that. Has she ever been on it?
She's a musical guest once.
That's it.
She's
Yeah,
never hosted
She is
the
hot
show.
right now. I mean, she is. The
I know, but
biggest
that's
thing
like
in music right
that's like Lauren Starfucker Lauren. Like she's nothing to do with SNL.
now. Yeah.
Nothing. She not. What do you mean? Yeah, nothing.
Nothing, but it's still like I'm assuming at some point she'll probably be booked to host it. She'll do
Okay,
it.
well, how about then
So
the
it's the
75th?
60th,
You
yeah.
can have her come on then.
Right, but it's,
I mean, she should be on, but like for her to be on first with Paul Simon, who's a big part of the early show, was nuts.
yeah.
And yeah, she's a talented young lady and everything, but I didn't really understand that. Then they had, it's SNL's Lauren's so weird. They have Paul Simon and Sabrina Carpenter do Homeward Bound together. Fine. Then Steve Martin comes out and does the monologue. He's been on the show a million times, but
Right.
those are three people who were never in the cast. just weird. I thought it was a strange night. It was fine. Those shows are very difficult. Did you guys watch it? Or
Some of it. I saw more of the clips like you in the morning. But am I wrong to say that they just did this like 5 years? I know they did it 4, but didn't they do something similar? Like you and Mike talked about this on the show.
45th, yeah.
Was that what it was? The 45th?
But that was during the pandemic, right? So I can't imagine there was.
I thought it was even. Did they do like a Lorne Michaels thing or something?
They may have.
I swear this type of thing happened not that long ago.
Or are you talking about when Eddie Murphy was coming
Maybe
back?
that's what it was. Maybe it was Eddie Murphy's big. But you and Mike had talked about like a SNL reunion and all this. I feel like this happens every year.
It feels like it, yeah.
Not even a guffaw.
Oh, God.
No,
Not even a guffaw.
Hey, what are you doing to this kid? You're killing him. Go ahead.
No, I don't really watch SNL, but I tuned in last night assuming it would be like a topic today.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not like entertained by that sort of comedy.
As the older I get, the less I find those sketches funny, too. They go on for... I've said this. There's never been a great SNL sketch that like has ended... Like it's been... Everyone goes on too long.
Right.
Even the good ones go on too long.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old. I did not get the one with Will Ferrell and Scarlett Johansson and Kristen Wiig. And did you see that one?
Oh yeah, that was Kristen Wiig's like character. Right?
Yeah, I never got that.
She was like slapping Kim
Well,
Kardashian's ass.
She's funny, but like I just didn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
I watched the John Hamm one. I didn't get it at all.
Yeah.
It was like him in the Pentagon or whatever.
Yeah, the Sandler thing was nice. That was good, I guess.
How'd you feel about Ryan Reynolds' question?
That was fine. Blake Lively didn't look like she was in on the joke.
Yeah.
She seemed pretty serious about it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sandler now this is all he does when he goes on SNL. It's like sings about dead people.
I love Sandler. I don't like any of the music acts at all. Like I've never really got it. I know people like try to pretend like it's good. I think it's just because it's about like Chris Farley or something like that. People get nostalgic, but like the music itself is terrible.
Yeah, well,
did Peyton Manning ever host it, or why was he there?
He's hosted a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He spoke more than like David Spade. It's just weird. I said that was weird.
He's also
Lawrence
like
weird.
The funny guy they like just insert now because he's Peyton Manning, like commercial guy.
Yeah, I thought it was a strange.
I thought the Eddie Murphy, Tracy Morgan stuff was pretty funny.
That was funny. Eddie Murphy's great. I mean, he's the greatest of all time on that show. Like he's the greatest sketch comedian who's ever lived. So yeah, he was on another one later too. But overall, like I don't know, like a B minus. Like everyone was saying it was great. I don't know, and the musical acts didn't do much for me. I don't know if you guys.
A couple nights before or whatever it was.
Well, they had a bunch during the show too.
Yep.
They did the thing for Sinead O'Connor, who Lauren fucked over 35 years ago. It's very weird. And then they did this Nothing Compares to You with I think Miley Cyrus and somebody else. So I don't know. I thought it was a strange. Didn't do much for me last night. I wasn't super into it. So and I thought I would be. But to Mick's point, it felt familiar. I felt like we'd just done this.
Yeah.
So like a B minus.
I'd say good productions all around though. Like it was an entertaining show to most people. I would say watching it last night.
Yeah, I watched some of the pre-show. Leslie Jones, is that her name?
Yes.
She was interviewing Pete Davidson and Drew Barrymore, and it was the most incomprehensible thing I ever heard in my life. I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. So I hope she's okay. Yeah. What did Jerry have to say?
Jerry said, let's see, hard to believe this, but the 50th anniversary SNL show is even worse than the usual SNL show. An hour in and not a laugh, not even a chuckle. Let's see, not even a guffaw.
Did he do the guffaw?
He did the guffaw.
He did, okay. Yep. That's his trademark.
Not even a guffaw.
They would have been better off just running Chris Farley highlights, just stunningly bad.
Yeah, well.
That would have been a weird move.
Just interesting movies. Did the best of Chris Farley for 3 hours. I would watch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with Jerry on that. Some stuff I thought was funny, but overall, just didn't. Everyone's so old. Holy fuck. Paul Simon. And everyone's like, why didn't Chevy Chase do something? When Chevy Chase does podcasts now, like his wife has to be sitting next to him answering questions. Like, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
What was he going to do? Fall off a fucking flight of stairs last night? Like,
how old is he? He's got to be...
Chevy is, I think...
70s?
In his 80s maybe
Okay,
now.
yeah, that makes sense.
Is that right, guys? How old is he? 82? Chevy was always older than the other ones.
81.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Bill Murray looked okay.
Yeah.
In the Weekend Update. I thought he was pretty funny. Like
yeah,
he was still kind of with it, which is good. But I mean, they're all old. Like Paul McCartney's an old man. So, but it's fun. Like, it's a ton of stars in that room last night. Jesus, loaded with it. So, and Amy Poehler was on there. So I'm happy for Greg.
She killed it. I saw her on Twitter. Someone retweeted it. It was
with her and Tina Fey.
Is that who she was with?
Yeah,
with the dog.
I just saw her.
That was Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I saw Greg.
That's who they were talking to.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
who I thought of.
Greg Poehler responded to Jerry. I forgot what he said, but I saw it this morning.
Oh, he did? What did Poehler say?
He said, here's a good one. So he responded to that tweet with, They should have gone with better, more clever ideas for sketches. I'll give you one. There's a little button on the desk that Trump uses. Coke. We pretend that maybe Hunter thought that, if I hit this button,
he does the whole thing?
some Coke. Were you pumped to see Nirvana back?
They're back all the time.
Yeah.
Used to be an event, when they're, but also like, it's also weird. Like the person everybody cares about is dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I thought Post Malone was good though.
He did do a good job.
Sure, but it's like, I don't know. It's Nirvana. I don't really. Without Kurt Cobain, I don't care about Nirvana.
Right. Yeah.
It's Dave Grohl and the other guy. And then they usually have like women, and they had Post Malone, which was fine. I didn't really care about the music one that much. I watched some of it, not a lot. So, yeah. So now I don't know. Like, I guess they're done with these. They're gonna do a 60. Like Lauren will be 95. Like what? When does it stop?
I assume so. Just keep it going. Yeah.
I guess
that's good Sunday night filler programming.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with that star power too.
That's 4 hours, right? With the pre-show and that against because it was kind of a big TV night last night. White Lotus debuted, Yellow Jackets debuted. So, I'm sure SNL will win the night.
Yep.
I'll be curious.
Like a dead time too. Like there's no like sports.
No sports really.
So it is probably. It's a good
That's
time
true.
to do this kind of stuff.
Did you watch White Lotus? You liked White Lotus, didn't you?
I like season 1. I didn't like season 2.
Oh, right.
So I haven't watched it now. I mean, I'll try it. Maybe I'll watch it in like a binge or something at some point. But I'm not super into it right now. No. What else?
Let's see here.
I got a quick question.
Sure.
We were talking music there, the Kurt Cobain thing. How do you feel at concerts when they let somebody else sing like the chorus to a song? Like I saw Biz doing Rockstar the other night. I don't know if you saw that. Do you like when Springsteen brings someone up and they have someone fit? Like I kind of hate it. Every single time I feel like it just ruins.
It's got to
the
be the
song.
right person. Yeah, I'm kind of there to see Bruce. I'm not there to see whoever. Yeah, who was Biz with? I saw that.
Nickelback. It was Rockstar.
Oh,
well, what's his name had already done that too. Glennie did that. Remember that? That was like a year and a half ago. Glennie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it went viral.
I hate it was just like some random person out of the audience.
Yeah.
Who says like, I know every note of American Idiot. It's
right.
Like, okay, no one cares.
These guys making fun of me before the show because I brought up Seinfeld was singing the chorus of
I Want It That Way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that guy's voice. They acted like they didn't see it, but they saw it. They know they saw it. It was the most viral video over the weekend.
Why would they lie though?
I don't know. They're just.
Who's they? The people in the room?
Yeah, these guys.
The way he phrased it was
the most viral.
Do you know what's
video
wrong with the Backstreet Guys' voice or something? And I said,
clearly,
I don't know what's wrong.
Clearly,
What's
had
wrong
a
with
fucked up voice. You didn't hear it?
No, I saw. I actually paid more attention to Seinfeld. What was the? Sounds fine, no? That's not good.
But he did that.
great.
That was just the Seinfeld part. But he did that in the beginning, and it's like they just signed like a residency at the Sphere.
They did?
Yeah, with that guy with that fucking voice, can't be doing that. So,
That's a bunch of 40-year-old booze and cougars who were just going to those shows, right?
there was some ladies at the Monster Gym event.
Really?
Justin.
That was white trash.
No, I think Freddie was
No.
wrong. Besides
Freddie
the one
Birdie's
guy,
wrong?
Yeah, besides the one guy next to him with the Come in Peace shirt was that was unnecessary. That's like overall. Justin and I were talking about that. That's overall unnecessary.
That's a good shirt. Come on.
Out in public with kids, it's overall
family event.
That seems a little strange. Yeah.
So, sorry, Justin. Do people buy the snow cones in the wintertime?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He just said he made $900 this weekend.
Oh, I don't know. I was curious. I do it in the summertime.
You sell them?
It was cold outside, but we got through it somehow.
You sold with
arena.
Justin before?
No, I've never sold with Justin. I sell in the Philly area.
Really?
Yeah.
At what events?
It's with a lot of like daycare, summer camp, birthday party, stuff like that.
Really?
It's all like event based. So I'm not like an ice cream man, like driving around the neighborhood playing music. So it's all event based. Yep.
Okay. All right. What's your story? Why? How old are you?
29.
29. How'd you find the show?
So long answer, but again, I was a Barstool fan first.
Right. Yeah.
Would see you on the dozen. Would
Oh,
see
1 second. I'm sorry. He was a big Barstool first guy. Is Freddie's Birdies.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, not Freddie's Birdies.
Freddie Lynn.
Freddie Lynn.
Yes. Oh,
big.
for sure.
I know you wouldn't know that. He don't.
Absolutely.
I'll be honest. I'm doing a show Wednesday. He don't give a fuck about KMS. He is like. I heard him say he was talking about somebody with. What was the last episode with Mike and Chris?
Clemmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was talking about. I like him. Jesus Christ, Dana. Mm-hmm. You would think Dana.
He's a big Dana Beers guy.
Fucking.
Oh boy.
Gene Hackman, the way he was talking about
Jesus
Dana, like,
Christ.
Dana. I wish Dana Beers on the show all the time. Kirk would not. Dana Beers is a G. It's like, why don't you fucking do a Dana Beers weekly show?
Sounds like, I think this could be his stepping stone to get to Barstool.
I think that's the thing. I don't give a shit about KMS. Would you agree with that, Justin?
He's definitely into KMS.
But more of a Barstool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm just saying, no problem. But like, you then can't pretend to be the Kirk Minahan. Oh, it's through trivia. Oh, it's like you care about Barstool.
He's doing the facts thing.
He's out like an hour from me. He's out in Lancaster, PA.
Who's that?
Freddie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyhow, yeah. So I saw you on Dozen, all that other stuff, mini golf.
Sure.
But actually in college, I thought I wanted to be a sports talk radio host. That obviously didn't work out. But
Can't imagine.
I would. I would
What
actually.
are you laughing at, Dave?
No, you're right. I had a radio show. It was terrible, but
no,
on the student radio station.
that's okay.
But,
Yeah, that's all right. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. So
Mick's been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Didn't somebody make fun of you for that? Was it Menners? No,
Menners, yeah. I take myself too serious, apparently.
Oh, and the
Can't
Ziggy picture with the cake was fantastic.
that was fun.
Yeah,
laugh it up. No cake for that.
No.
That's not right.
No more
5
cakes.
big years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So I was kind of like a real into sports talk radio in college. I'd listen to all like the Philly hosts.
Yeah, who's the big guy there?
Howard Eskin, Mike Missinelli,
Didn't
Angela.
Howard Eskin just get in some trouble?
Yeah, he was allegedly being a little creepy towards I think a Phillies.
He looks like a creep.
staff.
That doesn't sound like radio at all.
No. Yeah.
So anyhow, every year I think it's Barrett Sports Media. They come out Talkers 100
Sure,
list,
very important. Yeah.
and I would like look at that list to see where the Philly guys fall, and I would see like Boston guys, Detroit, Chicago.
I was number 1 on that list at one point.
Yeah. So that the first time I think I saw your name was actually looking at that list was you with Kirk and Callahan.
Jared,
Yeah. Then I saw like Felger.
Unbiased list, Dave. Really?
Oh, definitely.
Jason Barrett.
Yeah.
People aren't paying for him.
Yeah.
No, it's not paid to play.
And then
no.
how I got on. I'll fast forward. How I got onto the show is I needed something to listen to on my commutes, and then I think you were on like a recent episode of the Dave Portnoy show. I was like, oh, let me give this Kirk Minahan show a shot, and I've been listening ever since.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of course.
And what a story. But I asked the question. What else?
Did you see the Scott Hansen tweet yesterday, by the way? I'm sure you
I don't
loved
think
it.
so.
First Sunday with no ...
No.
I'm right there with you. And I know some of you
tough.
want me to talk about those other things floating around out there. I will in time. Just please know I love our Sundays together, and I'll always serve you to the best of my ability, no matter
My
what.
God,
What-
what an
what-
asshole.
What's he referencing in the
There's,
beginning?
he planted a rumor to somebody that he's going to take over. They're going to start using that in like Sunday Football or something. What is it?
The
NBC.
rumor's just NBC.
Yeah, him to NBC, which I guarantee is probably true, but I'm sure he is telling everybody, every media guy that's going to happen. So, enormous asshole. Just he's got not even that. He's like Orsillo. He just can't help himself.
Just
Or
think,
still came by For You feed. He's like, my 13th spring training with the pop. I'm like, who fucking thinks like that? Who cares? Spring training. I don't even get it.
Orsillo rounding the bases. For
That's
the final
right.
Time.
That fucking, I'm buddies with him now, which is good because when we weren't friends, it would have killed me not to be able to text him about that fucking Rob Bradford video. I've watched like 50 fucking times. He told me those sunglasses are prescription. So he needs them. He can't see anything with. He's blind basically without glasses now at this point. So I do believe that. But like, why didn't he just take his hat off?
Right.
He's like fumbling. Did you see it, Justin?
Yeah, not a good look.
No.
It looked like he poked himself in the eye.
He did.
like
He
the
got
left.
himself. Yeah.
He
It
was
was
stunned by
very
something.
strange.
It was very funny to watch.
So that made me laugh though. Well, you have notes. Both of you guys have notes. It looks like. No? Okay.
I got a few.
Good.
I saw Captain America this weekend.
What'd you think? It's getting killed. I bet you liked it.
I didn't hate it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You're a
thought
simple
it was
guy.
like a C+, B-.
Who'd you see it with?
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Which
Yeah,
theater?
Dennis.
Okay. Is that a nice theater?
They just redid it, so they got the reclining seats and stuff. So it's,
You
it
don't
is
strike me
nice.
as a big going to the movies guy, no? Are you?
Not typically.
What
I
led
like
you
it
to
from
that
home.
one?
I had some time to kill. I had nothing really going on. I was like, why not? And it was crappy weather out. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Solo
like
movie theaters is awesome.
it's the
Yeah,
best.
it
It's the greatest. This is-
Fantastic. But this is where kind of I'm leading to.
Oh.
Not trying to be too Seinfeldy, but what is the policy
Mm-hmm.
with saving seats at the movie theater?
What do you
Because
mean?
I watched this happen. I watched a woman say, "Oh, those are for so ever." And
Oh,
then-
these are not predetermined
Yeah,
seats.
well, no, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's
okay.
general admission, and half of the theater is reclining, and half of them are standard
how
seats.
crowded was the theater?
It was a 1:30 show, so I mean, it wasn't like packed. But
How many seats did she save?
2. And I
I
think
mean,
only one person ended up going.
I mean, my rule is
you.
Yeah, I
my
know.
rule is if you're in there, it's your seat. You can't hold seats for somebody else in the movie theater.
So-
No way. First of all, it feels like 1985 or something.
Yeah.
Clemmer said no problem. I went right to him, right to the.
He said it's okay to hold seats.
He said that I don't see any issue with it. And Jeff D. Lowe said if it's a big premiere,
Where was this?
Just a couple
Where was
of-
this conversation?
I asked him.
Where? Did you go to their house?
No, Twitter DM.
Oh, you messaged them. Okay.
Yeah.
What did Jeff
I
say?
didn't call him. No. Jeff said you can have 3 or 4 as long as it's not too
No
big of a showing.
way! Fuck
And everybody
you.
has to show up. Clemmer said no issue at all. He said you can save as many seats as you want. This is an old
What?
issue. Yeah, you shouldn't.
Definitely not. No, if you're there, no. You have to be there. You can't hold seats for people in a movie.
Like
Because if it costs you if you're in a bad seat,
yeah.
It's somebody's just late. Too bad. This is not a restaurant.
Right. Well, would you sit next to somebody who told you not to sit there? You'd be just comfortable.
Yeah,
you would be fine with it, right?
Yeah, fine by me, but I get why. But what a cunt!
I know. I watched the whole encounter, and they ended up moving down to like the front, not the front row, but the first row of non-reclined seats.
Clemmer sits in the front row.
What? Really?
Yes. Talk about it here. Yeah.
That is stunning.
He sits in the front row of movies.
That is crazy.
I watched Paddington by himself in the first.
That's bizarre.
Happy as could be, waving the Paddington. Hoping it's Paddington like honey, or is that Winnie the Pooh? Which one is that?
What's Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh. Did you know Paddington was from Peru, Justin? Well, you probably knew that.
I did not. I've never seen the Paddington movies.
You haven't?
I know that was that like one of the final movies made under the Weinstein Company?
I don't know why you would remember that. Necessarily.
Wow. I think so.
Unusual movie fact for you to know. For being honest, why would you think of that?
It's something I saw.
Okay, you were corresponding with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, he was like, make sure Paddington.
It flies on. But no, to answer your question,
Yeah.
absolutely, I'd say too bad. Like,
How old were these people, though?
By Clemmer's definition, this idiot, she could hold 50 seats.
Apparently, yeah. Like,
Stupid. That's dumb.
This is how it was too. Like she was 4 seats in, and there was somebody sitting next to her.
4 seats in. Where in the?
Into the aisle. So like
I'm saying middle of the theater.
Second to last row.
In the back.
Yeah, but this is a split theater, so like there's only 4 rows.
Oh, some are good seats and some are old seats.
So
right.
so I was kind of watching the whole encounter, and then she basically said like, "Oh, these 2 are saved," as she was 4 seats in. Oh. So she was already like, these people thought they were going to sit right there.
So, but imagine if a place was packed. Did she pull that shit?
No, maybe she wouldn't have though. Maybe it's just because.
I think her argument was, "Oh, there's plenty of seats," but then if you realize there's only 2 or 3 good reclining seats.
Yeah, that's that. Did you mention that to Clemmer?
No, I didn't.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's. I think you have to know all the facts.
That's right.
I think.
I probably should.
Call him. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Also, I think this is
He's
an
probably
opening
drunk
weekend of if it's 3 weeks from now,
right?
Who gives a shit?
If you're going to see, some movie that's bombing or something, which Captain America did not do great, but yeah. Also made me happy to see Jack Nicholson last night.
Yes.
Who people say has some memory issues. He looked pretty good. He's gonna be 88.
Does he still go to the Laker games?
Some, I think.
Yeah.
What's the Sandler connection with him?
They were much of a call together. Anger Management.
Oh, that movie. That's right.
It's a great movie.
Barstool's off today, so he's probably.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's probably sleeping in.
Sleeping in? It's 9:50.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
He's an adult.
This is Chris Plummer. He's probably working on a simulator last night late.
An asshole. He's definitely drinking again if he's sleeping right now. Right? 9:50 in the morning?
I don't think he's asleep. He's probably just, he's off doing something. I don't know what he'd be doing. But
yes. What else, guys? What do you have, Justin?
Wait, can I add on to Mick's point there a little bit? Sorry. Similarly, when it comes to like reserving seats and stuff, I'll go to like mass on Christmas Eve, and then people throw their jackets down.
That's a big one, yeah.
On the whole entire pew. It's like insane. Like for a 4:30 mass, people get there, 3:45 and lay down their whole winter wardrobe.
Yeah.
To reserve like a whole entire pew.
You want your family together, and
that's the thing is, who gives a shit if you sit next to somebody in the movie? I never even got that. You don't talk anyway during it.
During like the previews, you're like,
sure, but then when the movie starts, if I'm in a seat and somebody I'm going with likes another seat better and it's 4 rows away, see you after the movie. We'll talk about the movie after. I don't really get that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got him.
Hello. Were you sleeping?
I just woke up like 20 minutes ago.
It's fucking 10 o'clock.
I tried to defend him.
You're drinking again.
Is that bad?
Are you drinking again?
Is that bad? No. I couldn't go sleep till 4 o'clock last night.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just woke up 20 minutes ago. I didn't do it until 4
You've been
o'clock.
up for 20 minutes though. It's not like you've been up for 30 seconds.
I know it's bad. I know it's horrible. The office is closed today. I hate it. It's awful. It's awful.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm upset. I'm upset.
Upset about what?
It was like I was up till 4 o'clock last night. I was like, this sucks.
You sound
it wasn't good.
You sound wrecked.
I was playing my my basketball simulator, and I was like, oh man,
basketball simulator.
Oh, what season? What team?
I'm taking over the the Indiana Pacers in 1983. So I was able to draft Jordan.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got Jordan.
Doctor.
Oh wow, that's great.
I traded everyone away.
Clark Kellogg is gone.
Everyone.
He's out. Yeah.
Everyone.
The whole team.
Yeah, I got all these draft assets. Yeah.
Wow, nice. Quick question. 2 questions. Don't need. What grade would you give SNL last night? I gave like a B- C+.
Yeah, I think B- is fair. They have Chevy Chase and Jane Curtin there. They didn't do anything with
But
it.
I was saying, Chevy, Jane Curtin, right? I get that, but Chevy, if you watch him in interviews, his wife's like holding his hand. Like I don't think Chevy can do anything. Like,
all right, that's fair.
It was to me to see Nicholson like sharp and kind of looking okay was kind of the whole thing for me. I was happy to see that.
I was shocked. It took my breath away. I don't know how sharp he was. He had like that, it's like I don't know.
His daughter. I think that's true. He looked good though. He looked like healthy. He's gonna be 88 at the end of I think next month.
And the fact that they could trust him to do that on live TV I was shocked.
Now Mick owes you a bit of further explanation.
Yes, Clemmer, do you remember I asked you about the movie theater and the saving seats?
Yeah.
What I did not describe to you was there's two different type of seats. There's reclining seats in this theater, and then there are your standard movie theater seats. Would you feel a little different then about saving
if someone
seats?
was hogging a bunch of the better seats?
How many seats was she hogging?
There was two people, and she was saving two.
That's outrageous. Oh, that's outrageous. Yeah, I hate that. You either go to the theater with some. I don't like that. I don't like that.
But she had two people meeting her there. Well,
this was the thing. I was just saying only one person came.
How early were you?
It was a 1:30 show.
What time did you get there?
Like 1:25 probably.
Yeah.
Right before the preview.
So by your
started.
definition, Clemmer, somebody can hold 40 seats for somebody.
No, I think there's a limit.
What's the limit?
Two.
Are you lying? Are you lying in bed right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you in your pajamas?
Well, my sweatpants.
So you were
t-shirt.
you were sweatpants and t-shirt to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Get in the way.
I think you have as many as you like. Many people as you have, you can save. So two can save two, but two cannot save three.
Okay. I see that logic.
But two can. Okay. Don't worry about. I know you were upset after trivia the other day. We're good. I feel very good about this. Don't worry. We're good.
I do too. I think I don't know. I saw that team on paper. I'm like, we can beat them. And
we're gonna beat them next time. Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. See you. Goodbye.
All right.
Clemmer in a week from today, I believe. Right? Is that right, Dave?
Yes.
We should probably start at 3 or 4 in the afternoon for him that day.
Clemmer seemed like emotional though.
You sound like he was like, when you wake up like from a deep sleep in the middle of the night and you're like, it's almost like those ones where they like wake kids up and like throw them in like cars and they take them like gay conversion.
Yeah.
He was like rattled. He been up for 20 minutes.
It's one thing if he stayed in bed and couldn't fall asleep.
Since the show started, like he's not awake.
Right. I think it might have been exaggerated. I think he probably woke up 5 minutes ago.
He sounded like he woke up on that call. Yeah. He sounded fucked up. Yeah. You're right. It sounds like he's gonna cry.
Yes.
What else?
God, did you see this? Remember, obviously, the incognito story. Was it that bad? Like back then?
Yeah, we did a lot of it. Like, and definitely from the facts we had, he seemed like an asshole, and this Martin kid seemed like he.
And there was text, right, where he was kind of he was a dick.
He's definitely. It's like incognito. Like this victory lap he's taking is not making him seem like any less of an asshole.
Right.
Because text still exists and stuff.
Yeah, he's clearly a prick. I don't know. Yep. I don't. Really
I think his
care.
thing was like they painted him as like a racist, which he said some stuff that's wrong, but he was like, that's how we talk to each other. Like it was in a sense of like a.
It's like what Jerry used to say in the old show. That's true. That was his take,
right?
Yeah. Was he saying the N-word or no?
I think he called him it like once or twice in a text.
Like Dave did at lunch with the milk.
That is not accurate whatsoever.
Justin. You did, Dave?
No,
Justin.
Don't do it, Justin.
Dave?
Was it Jonathan Martin you were talking about?
Oh no!
But by the way, going to lunch with somebody who doesn't eat, like,
okay, that's bad timing, I guess.
It's just like weird. It's just weird.
It wasn't weird.
You didn't get a salad or anything?
It's a little strange. It's because it's like you just sit there and like just watch. Everyone gets their food, and you're just like,
yeah.
Why? We were talking the whole time. It didn't impact anything.
I don't know.
Crazy.
And Justin didn't get his buffalo chicken mac and cheese or buffalo. Yeah, right. Is that what
buffalo
it is?
chicken mac and cheese.
Yeah, did not get it. What'd you get?
Some sort of like Italian sausage.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
That's good. Yeah, we had a lovely time at Milton's after the store for men. We got our stuff. Got ready for. Did you wind up getting that shirt, Dave, or no?
No, I did not.
No. Were you the one who stole something when you left?
I set the alarm off. Yeah, but that wasn't my fault. Yeah.
I thought the lunch conversation was fine.
Yeah, it was good.
You guys got a good behind the scenes story.
Great behind the scenes story.
Did you call it 10 out of 10 behind the scenes story?
10
Yes,
out of 10.
absolutely.
Yeah, once in a while, I'll give him something that make the cut.
Is this a like company drama or something like that?
Don't worry about Mick. You weren't,
okay.
you weren't invited.
Yeah, I know.
Something
Trust
I've
me.
noted today: another Milton's trip without Mick.
There you go.
Without Mick being asked to go into status.
Yeah,
That's all right. You know what I mean? I think Montante's gone. Gus is gone. Coleman.
Well, Gus was. I mean, again, Mick, you turn down the job without telling the person you. I mean, you would have gone to Milton's if you had taken the job.
Well, maybe I would. Who knows?
That's true.
We'll never know.
That's a good point. Who's to say? Well, next trip, Mick is welcome there.
Thank you.
All right, book it. You got that, Dave?
Got it.
Justin?
In.
All right, good. The Store for Men. 3 great locations. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut, and Burlington Mall. We were the other day. Got our clothes, looked great. Then afterwards, I actually brought Harry. He needed a new shirt for his big debate. He had a debate tournament this past weekend. Oh. So now I feel like a jerk. Who's the gentleman who helped us out? Came over and talked to us.
Oh, I forget his
What did you
name,
say?
Bill?
I know Bill, you dummy.
Yeah.
No, he said this is his 27th season doing this.
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
That's
it's
my
Taylor
fault.
at Milton, you're saying the staff?
Yeah, very nice guy.
Very
God
helpful.
damn it. Yeah, that's my fault. I'm a jerk. Super nice guy. But, typical for Milton's. Everyone's great to us when we're there. And, took care of Harry. Harry looked great in his debate this weekend.
Did he win?
He won some of his matches, didn't win some of the others. Tough. He had a good partner. They had a good. It was 2-on-2 debating whether or not the U.S. should join the ICC, which is the International Criminal Court. Is that right?
That sounds great.
If you look that up, I think that's what it is. I don't know. I sat and watched a bunch of them. Very fiery debates.
That's pretty cool that he's into that.
He's very into it.
Is
yeah.
it like on stage, like auditorium type of thing?
Yep. International
They put him up.
Criminal Court. Yeah, well, it was in classrooms. It was at Cambridge Virgin Latin, so he would. But it's funny watching him because he'll be like, somebody will say something, Harry will stand up and he'll be like, "Why don't you walk me through that again?" He does a lot. He's got a lot of that, which is very funny. But he's way smarter than me. He's great at it. But he looked good in his Miltons, and he's starting to put a little gel in his hair.
Oh, he's getting what's he? 14?
13 in April.
He's cool now.
Yeah.
How they determine? Do they have like judges?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring a bunch of different judges. It's like an hour. You go, the other team goes, the other person goes on your team, the other person goes, and they ask each other questions, and they have a closing summation. And very interesting to watch, and he did a great job. Everyone did. Go to miltons.com, check out their winter clearance, and boy, it is winter right now. To get all your stuff, we'll be looking good in Laconia at Milton's. I would even dare say if we get shot at our Milton's close, probably won't even bleed through.
No, definitely not.
It'd be, what's it called? The Big House?
The Big House.
The Big House, which is a name for a prison generally, isn't it, Justin?
Yes, that is.
Just want to make sure of that. The Store for Men. Did you bring a game?
I got games, icebreakers. What you?
Icebreakers?
Yeah, in case there was like a lull in the show, I had a couple like.
You were concerned about a lull in the show?
2 truths and a lie, Kirk. Go.
I play telephone? What are we doing here?
That's great.
Well, give me an icebreaker.
Icebreaker. I got would you rather read your autobiography?
Okay. What else? What else?
Awesome, man.
I'm not participating in that. What else? This guy is a Barstool guy.
Sorry. Let's see. It's a little political, but did you see that Caitlin Collins posted the GoFundMe for the healthcare CEO shooter there? Did you see that?
She did?
Yeah. She
for
posted,
the guy that all the
posted the link. She's trying to claim
the good-looking guy?
Luigi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luigi.
my guy, yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to claim that
I'm part of his crew, so
Oh, that's true.
yeah. She's claiming what?
She's claiming that it was news that the lawyers for Luigi made a website that obviously was only built to raise money for his defense. She's claiming that's news that she was reporting. But my question, if it was news, then why would she delete it? So everyone was saying, clearly you're trying to promote that fund by posting the link. Why would you delete it?
Why would she so obviously promote that, though? That's pretty dumb, even for a CNN person.
It's dumb, but in that case, then you would never delete it.
I guess.
You would stand by it if you're an actual journalist, I guess. I don't know. But people were people were all fired up about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy.
People were fired up last night with the Tom Hanks thing, which is just, I don't know.
The Black Jeopardy thing?
Yes. Yeah.
That was nothing.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of people. This is what happens when you get in this SNL stuff. I saw people saying, "Oh, great! Never forget Tom Hanks is the guy who, indoctrinated Ariana Grande, that she lived in this basement, and all these fucking crazy people."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I. But I saw it. I guess he's part of some sex. He's part of that.
I got you.
Spielberg and Oprah, and
He's like the main guy people bring up.
Yeah.
Tom
Why
Hanks.
is he? What have I missed? Is this happening?
I think it's just because he's very famous.
I feel like Montante would know every nook and
That's
cranny
why I was on
of
Twitter
that.
last night. He's been banned.
Yep.
Is he off yet? Is his suspension over?
I haven't seen him back. It's a shame
was
that
a
he
week.
missed the Obama picture. That I'm sure he had a great take on that.
Him and his lovely wife on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we can say.
Yeah. No picture for her holding her baby in the hospital.
that's what he said. I
They said
texted
that
him.
many times. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He loves that. That's his
The
go-to.
first response.
Never seen her pregnant. Which I'm thinking I don't see many pictures of older women when they were pregnant.
I mean, but wouldn't she be at like a dinner or a birthday party or a?
I guess I don't think
he's mad they didn't do a gender reveal or something.
Back then, you're right. They're not shooting off like pink guns at that point or something. I don't think.
No, but
they do look like
doing a picture.
They do look like their mom.
Yes.
I mean, no, don't
well,
they?
I think so.
The conspiracy. Someone DM'd me about this. And I said that I was like, well, they do look like
a lot. I think no.
Well, it's that she's a guy.
She like Carbon's. She's like Carbon's mom.
Yes, she's actually.
She impregnated herself.
No, she impregnated someone else, a surrogate.
Oh, and that person.
So it's not actually Obama's.
So it's Michael Obama, as they call her.
Yes, it's Michael Obama's kids.
Oh, who's that? I feel like that woman would come forward at some point. No.
Well, it was just like a surrogate.
But they were they didn't have any money at them. They weren't super well known at the time, right?
No, they were lawyers, and
I mean, wouldn't that be kind of like all of a sudden one day? How does she tell people at work, I have these kids now?
If I think if the real conspiracies would say this was all planned, this whole thing, them getting put into the office.
So from the moment they were born?
Yeah. Yep.
From when Obama was born in Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. Do you believe any of this, Justin?
No, I do. I don't think Michelle Obama has a penis. I think she probably is married to Barack. I don't think Barack Obama is in a gay relationship.
I know the right gets very into this. I don't think she's like that unattractive a woman. Am I supposed to?
I don't think so either.
Like, she's like an older woman. I don't know. She's bigger, like taller than her husband, and like a bigger. But like I don't know. She's okay for an older lady, you know.
I think KFC was talking about this, where the argument is like he kind of. I'm sure Obama has heard this argument at some point from somebody has brought this up that hey, people make this joke.
Of course,
and he'll continue to post pictures that aren't the most flattering angles. And
right, he's trolling them.
I think somebody.
President Obama's trolling me, then?
Or maybe the intern running the account. Like that picture was.
It was a great picture. I will say.
It was not a great picture for Valentine's Day.
No, I would say that's a little strange.
But like, how do you respond to that? If someone comes up to you and goes, "Hey Barry, I have a question for you." Is your wife a guy?
Yeah, there's a lot of chatter online.
There's no way they haven't seen it. They're on social media.
Right. Or somebody's brought it to their attention, right?
Definitely. They probably just laugh it off.
Huh. Okay. What else? Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see.
Icebreaker.
This is good. You see Bill Burr saying he wants to shoot all the rabid.
I'm sick of Bill Burr. Was he there last night? I didn't see him.
No, I don't think so.
There were some people who just weren't there. Like Aykroyd wasn't there.
Aykroyd, do you see the Aykroyd tweet, by the way?
He's the weird guy.
Where he said he was a co-founder of SNL.
He did?
Yeah, he had a tweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Justin.
Do you see this video going around over the weekend? It was like some Down syndrome awareness video.
No.
It's to like promote, like let them have sex, let them drink.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the kids.
I mean, they're very horny people, supposedly, right? So Archie Bunker said in the episode he was worried about Gloria. Because the guy played by Richard Masur, M-A-S-U-R, veteran character actor, played the retarded guy. And back then you would have quote-unquote normal people playing. And they'd be like, I love you very much, Gloria. Like it was like that. You know who played that on an episode of Highway to Heaven? Paul Walker.
Really?
Yes, he was a very young actor. And there was a Special Olympics episode. They had actual kids with Down syndrome. But the one who got to speak the most was Paul Walker. And he did it like, I just want to have a home like that.
Simple Jack?
Simple Jack, yeah. I was like, simple. I sometimes wonder if that's who he's basing it on. Yeah. But yeah, Paul Walker played him in the episode. So what's the video? Well, I mean,
it's a PSA.
Shouldn't they be allowed to fuck?
Yes, but it's pretty much...
I can see you dating a Down syndrome person.
Oh boy. That might be the most insulting thing you've ever said.
To what? The Down syndrome community?
To me ever in my entire life.
Why? I could see you dating a high-functioning Down syndrome
I could see you dating
Legos, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
Pretty much, I could see you raping a retarded person.
Did you watch the video? I'm saying, are they promoting this or no? Go ahead.
Yes.
Well, let me hear it.
Bartender, you assume.
Oh, I did see this picture. Is this what this is?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Margarita. So you don't serve me a margarita? So I don't drink a margarita.
Can I ask a legitimate question? If somebody, I don't even mean this like, we fuck around, but like obviously I have tremendous sympathy and, I want everyone to be happy. If I'm asking this legitimately, I don't know the answer. Mm-hmm. So, Mick's actually the person who asked this question.
Sure.
So a 24-year-old girl woman with Down syndrome is by herself at a bar, and she sits down and she's like, "I want a margarita." What I legitimately don't do. I don't know.
As long as she's got ID, I think you're good.
You're okay.
But
I don't know that.
I've had a situation that's similar where a person had a speech impediment, or was it
speech impediment?
Is that right? Saying that
know.
right? Whatever that phrase is.
Just get out of here.
Whatever that right. Yeah, but we didn't know. Yeah, we weren't sure, and someone from his family explained like, oh no, he just sounds like that. We're like, oh okay. Well, he sounded like he was drinking all day.
Okay. So the video is. Give me the visual. What am I watching here?
It's a woman in a woman with Down syndrome sitting down.
Not bad looking, right, Justin?
She's
risque outfit.
Is she ugly, Justin?
You're putting me in a tough position.
I'm asking you a question.
She's not my type.
Okay, but okay.
That wasn't a no.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And she's sitting down, and then it cuts to a scene where she's at a bar, and she orders a margarita, but the bartender gives her juice.
What does he say? Why does the bartender explain? Like,
no, it just so I order.
Who is the video? Who's?
I'm sorry.
Is this whose video is this?
I think it's supposed to be
what's supposed to empower individuals with Down syndrome,
right?
To drink more,
to live their own life, normal life, do all the things that we can do.
I know a guy with Down syndrome who drank at a bar in New York and got arrested for drunk driving. I mean, you gotta be careful, It was in Saratoga, but still, it can. No.
I was trying to put that together.
Yeah, sometimes I'm on my own. It doesn't bother me. I'm on my own journey. As Peter Minahan said one time I told the story about the elevator, didn't I, or no? It was me and my dad. We were in an elevator. We went to go see a Yankees game, and we were in an elevator. It was me and my dad. I was in my 20s at that point. And there was two black guys, nice guys, but very vibrant, very vocal. They were talking about some relationship one of them was in, and it was fair. I would say fairly stereotypical.
Yeah.
They were talking about some woman, and they kind of turned to my dad and they're like, what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Like that. My dad's like, you know what? I'm on a 40-year journey myself, man. The guy's like, yo, what? Anyway, back to the handicap one of the drink.
Assumption becomes reality. And parents, you assume that I cannot live on my own, so you don't encourage me to live on my own.
Hold on. Justin just fucking shrugged.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what she's saying. She wants you to be treated normally, Justin.
Yes. Okay. And so I'm not stroking it to this video.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, I appreciate getting on the record. Go ahead.
So I don't live on my own. Coach, you assume that I cannot hit harder, so you don't train me to hit harder, so I don't hit harder. And teacher, you assume that I cannot learn Shakespeare.
Well, see, I mean, this is like a fine line though, and you don't want to be a dick, we're fucking around, but in actuality, they can't learn Shakespeare as well as other people can. Right. They're handicapped. I don't mean to be.
I also think teaching Shakespeare and living on your own, worst case scenario, they don't learn Shakespeare.
First of all, I can't learn fucking Shakespeare. I'm smart. I hate Shakespeare. Maybe I should do this video. Maybe I'll do it. But I also think they can live alone.
Can they drive?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's... So we had a woman...
Uh-oh.
We had a woman with Down syndrome who was a friend of my mom's friend who since passed away. Her younger sister had Down syndrome, and she would babysit Ryan.
She would babysit?
Yeah, she would babysit Ryan when he was younger, and Ryan would be very defensive. He would say she doesn't have Down syndrome. She just has big teeth. It's just defensive as a kid. I'm not sure what that's about. But she would work at, Star Market or Stop and Shop, but she got a license, but it was, you could drive to work, you could drive back, you could drive to church, whatever, six things. You can't, I don't know this, but I think if you have Down syndrome, I could definitely be wrong. I don't think you can drive from here to Pasadena.
Gotcha. It's like a JOL. It's like a 16-year-old license.
Yes, right, yeah, gotcha. Right. Certain hours probably, I would guess.
Not after dark, stuff like that.
Right, you can go to the Girl on the Hill, pick up your boyfriend, the manager, and go back. Just random stuff
I gotcha.
What was that, Dave?
Poor guy. We're all going to hell today.
What was that, Justin? Just an example, I'm saying.
People can, with Down syndrome, can drive.
Yes.
On the highway.
Yes.
Well, think about it. Have you ever seen that?
I certainly haven't.
No,
I've seen something worse. I've seen a guy on the highway fucking doing this. Dave Cullinane.
Nope, never have done
way
since.
worse.
Absolutely it is.
Is there they've deleted scene where that woman has a hockey puck and Cullinane punches her in the face?
A lot of misinformation.
That was terrible.
A lot of misinformation.
I've thought about that over the weekend a little more. I think I've done a 180 on this. I think I'm anti-Cullinane now.
You have to be.
Because I'm picturing crazy moves. I'm picturing. I've talked to people in the hockey community.
Yeah.
It's not like there's like hundreds of pucks at this thing.
Right. This was not a pond.
How many pucks were there?
I said this was a facility.
How many pucks were there?
What facility, Dave? What outdoor facility?
The town takes care of the pond.
It's a W town.
And they make 4 individual rinks to skate on.
Right.
And I was under the assumption that they provided the pucks because they provide so many.
How many pucks were on the ice, Dave?
At that time, there was probably 150 pucks.
Okay, so again, nothing crazy nothing crazy for taking a puck, but
didn't see the logo.
There
Mick.
it is.
I said that on the show.
The special edition puck is the one puck you pick. I had a little sketchy
First of all, have you ever seen those pucks? They're not typically double-sided. It was down. I didn't notice that whatsoever. And I mentioned on the show, as soon as I stopped using the puck that I was using, somebody took mine that was right next to me. They were under the exact same assumption. I did not skate after that person and beat them up or anything like that. I felt like it was a community situation because the facility that the town manages provides so much. That's what I was under that assumption.
I get 150 pucks would make me think that the pucks are for everybody. So I'm with you, but picking the one puck that's different than all of the other pucks would make me think that guy probably goes, why did he pick that puck?
Have you gone back to it?
I've gone back to the pond. They were not there, though.
They weren't there. What if they were there?
If they were there...
You got to take the puck again?
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't take the puck.
Checks her.
She wants you to buy this commercially. She wants you to
I don't think I'd do anything. I think I'd just skate and see what happens. Okay. Or what am I going to do? Go up to the guy? And I don't know what I could do in that situation, I guess.
I suppose, yeah.
I really should have got a puck. But
that's okay. What else you got there?
Oh, you want to play the rest of the video?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Icebreaker game.
Justin, go ahead.
Icebreaker again.
Icebreaker. Should I continue the one I started?
No, let's move on.
Okay. Let's see. If you can mute one Minifan forever.
Okay, I can't participate in that icebreaker.
You didn't even let him get.
I can't do that.
Got through a sentence.
I can't do that. I can't do that. What else? Well, you got Mick. What else?
Elon Musk is having a kid. Did you see that? Secret kid?
Yeah, with what's her name?
Ashley St. Clair.
His 13th kid.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Oh, was that Dave?
Yep. Baby number 13.
You're an asshole if you have kids and I don't care how much money you have. If you don't hang out with them and you ignore them, you're a fucking prick. I don't care if you give the kid $50 million. It's not the same.
And he's got a little weird history with the kid. Isn't one of his kids transgender and switched and doesn't support or something? I don't hate Elon.
He's a giant. I do. He's a giant asshole. If you're doing shit like that and you're not paying attention to your kid, like I don't. The one thing I would tell anybody, like this weekend, getting to see Harry do that, there's nothing better than that. There will be nothing better in my life than spending time with my kids. Nothing. It's impossible. Impossible.
Yeah, the Masters.
That's true.
Yeah.
But do you think he justifies it like, I do spend time with my kid. I just pick which ones, but
you're still ignoring others,
right? I don't. I think
imagine all the other kids while the other one he's on his dad's shoulder in the Oval
that
Office.
Little brat.
Yeah,
no, he's a piece of shit. If you do stuff like that, and I don't care about Ashley St. Clair or whatever, but that's a shit move.
How many different women? I'm assuming like 8 different.
I think this is the fourth, right? I think
he has 13 kids with 4 different. That's it.
It's either 3 or 4.
I figured it was like
must have like 7 with one of them. Then no.
Maybe I read the wrong article, but I thought this was the 4th woman.
Wow.
And this one seemed like they're trying to make it out like she targeted him.
Well, like she released it on Valentine's Day.
But so if she did, he knocked her up. Like I don't pay. Now this kid will never know. The kid's gonna be so fucked up. I don't care if he gets a custom check for $100 million. That doesn't matter. Right. So. What else?
Yeah. Do you see what that kicker got? 7 more women came forward with that.
Yeah.
Kicker?
What is going on? He's like you. What they go, Justin? What is going on with you guys? These massage parlors. Why does he just go to a prostitute?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I'm unfamiliar. What happened here?
Justin Tucker?
Yeah, I know the story.
6 more came forward this weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now it's 13?
So apparently 14? He like brushes them with his cock and like tries to persuade them basically.
Why does he just go? Is he just turned on by
and
the
then he just
danger
jerks
of it
off,
or something?
Then he jerks off and he leaves the table with cum all
Why not just go to like the Justin's Place on Waltham?
It's got to be the risk of it, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what it has to.
And then pay somebody to role play it for you.
Well, no, it's the power dynamic. It's literally like
I guess it's just a creep. But I mean, why not?
He's a fucking kicker, by the way. He's not like.
Yeah, but he could get like.
So he's a tight end or okay, or
linebacker. Saying, like, he thinks
with
he's such hot shit that he can go to a massage parlor.
Okay, they know he is anyway.
Right.
This is the same thing Deshaun Watson did, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's like I'm Justin Tucker. I think it's more of it's himself. I don't think he
was a coward to do the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, he's
a weird guy.
He's a creep. You're right though, Dave. I guess there's a power dynamic, but like, it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I don't know. Like this sounds bad, but if I was a woman, I would never run I wouldn't even run a legitimate massage parlor or whatever, business for my house or wherever. I don't. It's these fucking guys are crazy.
Yeah, and like
they're fucking crazy. I just have women, like, because guys are fucking creeps.
Remember the Peyton Manning thing from years ago?
Yeah, he sat on her face.
Yeah, I feel like there's a million and one of those stories. Yes. And it's like always it started out with them getting massaged and all that. It always leads to something terrible.
The only two people, evidently, in the history of the world, have gone to a massage parlor and not got jerked off are Justin and Cullinane.
Yeah, apparently, right? Yeah, how about that, Dave?
That's it.
You really still claim that you didn't get jerked off that night?
I forget what I claim. What did I claim?
Yeah, there you go.
What's the Peyton Manning story?
What's that?
What's the Peyton Manning story?
Fucking look it up. Go ahead. What else? We're not ice breaking and pausing for you, buddy. Jesus, Dave, you booked this guy?
Yeah, because you said to.
Did I?
Yes. He went on the producer show.
No,
then
he
went on
Freddie.
Freddie.
He's a nice guy. What grade do you teach?
First grade.
Justin, what do you think of that?
That's why he's here.
I knew that one was coming.
First grade, huh?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
that must fucking suck.
No, it's
they're good age in some ways though too.
It's they still view school as like a fun place, right? So it's like they have a good attitude. They're excited to be there versus teaching, 8th grade, 9th grade. It's like they don't want to be there. So I enjoy it.
And it's what you always said. Like
Kate liked her first grade teacher. Harry, as I recall, did not.
Up until middle school, I feel like every teacher was pretty much the same. Like they're all just trying to. Nobody's like mean to you up until like I feel like you start having like detentions and stuff.
I had a bitchy 6th grade teacher, but I was in elementary school through 7th, 8th is middle school for me.
Right.
Yeah. But
at 5th, 6th is like a tough. Like our school goes
tough.
5th grade. They're tough.
Yeah,
like
that's things change fast.
Especially now, they think they know everything. They're on the social media and all that. It's bad.
It's crazy how fucking good they are at school, and they're just absolute nightmares at home. Like just.
Were you speaking from experience?
Yes.
That's how it works.
It's just crazy.
That's
why I would think his job would absolutely suck based on what I see on a daily basis. Right. But he's saying
they're all with their buddies, get to hang out. It's pretty structured.
Yeah.
We get the opposite though. We hear like, "Oh, I can't believe my kid's doing that at school because they don't do this at home."
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of parents will do that too. I bet. Yeah, that's true.
My mom would defend me till she got a couple of phone
calls.
Would
do that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My son did that. Are you sure? Like that? That's
you must have been a brat.
Oh yeah, but never to the point where like I would like cause like problems in the class. It would just be like fucking around with my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. What else?
Did you hear what Titus said about Dan Hurley the other day?
Yeah, Jesus.
No, I'm telling you, I would rather win back-to-back national titles with like not an asshole. I would rather do it with a guy who doesn't fucking suck. But
I got no problem with that. If Dan Hurley comes in and does the yak and pardon my take, I need that same energy. That's my only request. If you sit there and you fold it while he's sitting there, then you're a pussy. Yep. If you call him an asshole, I got no problem with that. But if you're, I'll do Freddie Landers, but I know he's a big Titus guy.
Right.
But like I don't, I have no time for that. If when he comes in, you're like, which would probably happen, right?
No.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I like Danny Hurley. I didn't love the thing after the Creighton game the other day. Then you can't lose to Seton Hall. It's a fucking terrible team they lost to this weekend. That is not good. Not good. My guy won this weekend though, Ludwig.
Yes, he did.
Well, I was talking about before. If you go back to the foreplay at the Ryder Cup, Dave, I talked about Ludwig. They know who the fuck he was at that time. I said, get ready. I said, there's a guy who is tearing it up as an amateur. He's going to play in the next European Ryder Cup team. I think he says he's going to be number one in the world one day. A year from today, this is not easy because Scheffler has such a big lead. Ludwig will be number one in the world.
Yep.
Number one in the world.
Whitney's the big Ludwig guy, right?
Yeah, he jumped on. I think he came with an idea on his own. No chance. No chance.
Are we going to see a return of that show, by the way? The golf gambling show there?
With Riggs?
Yeah.
We were talking gambling this weekend. I think it'll be back. People want it back. I mean, I think it'll be back for the Masters, which will be in Chicago, right? For the mini golf.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm in. As a former champion, I qualify. And I would like to throw my hat in the ring to be captain of one of those teams, playing captain. Oh. I'd like to, because it's a Ryder Cup format, we think. If it is, I'd like to be one of the captains.
Is it 2 teams or 4? How are they doing?
2. Okay. I think. I don't know. But if it's, I would like to be a captain. Former champion, great figure in mini golf. So, yeah. Sure.
Is this what you guys were talking about on the unnamed show, like where Portnoy was kind of like, because it just seems like it's just going to be tap-ins?
Yes, yeah. But I think it's more interesting than just it's like the 9th mini golf tournament. I think the viewer would like this better, but we'll see.
Do you think Portnoy will call in for the unnamed on Friday from his home or from behind bars?
It's a good question. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, right. It's Friday this week, right?
Yeah.
It got moved to Friday unnamed. We'll find out. Oh, what else?
That one's a difficult one to decipher with Portnoy yesterday. Did you see it?
No, I muted them. I hear. Are you talking about where this thing?
Libra coin thing?
I don't care about it. I just have no. I don't.
He clearly had inside information.
I'm sure he did.
And I guess it's crypto, so that's okay. But
it's crazy.
It looks very strange.
I think it's crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand crypto. I don't have a thought on it. I'm sure we'll talk about it Friday. I'll be so bored.
Yeah. Just to put $5 million of your own money into something
crazy.
Like that.
And he's happy to lose it, I guess. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep. Let's see what else here. Do you see that Dave Chappelle said that Lauren said he couldn't?
That's a good point. Bio dude probably has Down syndrome, right?
No. He's got something.
I think he has Down syndrome. No?
I think he's autistic.
There you go. Yeah.
You can be both, right?
Didn't he say something? Didn't he tell us what he's...
I think he's open that he has autism, but...
All right, take it easy. You're just fucking lawyer, Justin. Go ahead.
Do you see that Lauren told Dave Chappelle he couldn't talk about the trans issue or Gaza? And I feel like old Dave Chappelle would say, like, fuck you.
He's one of those guys now.
Yeah.
He sold out a while ago.
Yeah, Who did anybody want to hear from him anyway at this point?
Chappelle?
Yeah.
I think people still get up for Chappelle.
I'll tell you something else. This is I'm in the minority. I don't think John Mulvaney's very funny.
No, definitely not.
That
New York thing.
Very polished
Yeah.
now. Very look how funny I am. He was funny a couple of years ago. He's not funny anymore. This happens. It happened to Bill Burr. It's happening to Chappelle. It's very rare to be funny when you're older like that. Very rare. Probably me the same. What else?
Just by the way, you see that Daver tweet to you about Bill James?
Yes.
That was a funny tweet.
How about that Bill James tweet? What was it? It was John Lennon? What did he say?
Yeah, whenever I stumble across one of John Lennon's quotes somewhere, I always think the same thing. How in the world did people decide that dipshit was some kind of enlightened prophet?
Right. Who was he anti? Dick Vitale, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, give me one of your games.
So my games.
Is it worth the music or no? I can't.
Yeah, so I have 3 games. This first one is I'd call it more of an activity because to me, game is like keeping score, win or loser.
This guy does have first grade teacher energy. Very patient, you know.
First game I have here. So through listening to the show, I've learned you're very interested in like small town America, driving, stopping at different businesses, stuff like that. So my first game is called Dreamtown USA.
Dreamtown USA.
Like this. All right, and
like it, Mick.
Yeah. So it's you guys did a similar thing with like Build Your Dream KMS. Like you got to fake $15. Pick 2/3 shares, pick 2 producers.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I designed it same format, fake $15, but there's different categories. You're going to build your dream American small town.
All right, go ahead.
So I have little game boards for everybody just so you have something to look at. Would that be helpful?
You want me to pass them out?
Yeah, that'd be
sure.
Great. Here you go, Mick.
Did you rehearse this with your friend last night?
No.
Friend?
Yeah, I stayed in Cambridge last night.
Oh, the friend, yeah.
Yeah. There's one for you and Dave.
Okay.
Justin.
Oh boy.
Yep. So the categories, you're going to pick a state, a type of small business, a type of eatery, an activity, and a type of house or place to live.
Okay.
And then you have to take one of
$15.
Yeah, you have to take one from each category, and then you can only spend each dollar amount once. So like
I gotcha.
So we can do this like snake draft style, or we can just
it's your game.
Let's do snake draft. We'll do Kirk first pick if you want it.
Okay. We care about other people in this game. It's not just me.
Yeah. No, everybody's fine. Yeah.
I'll go Montana.
Montana for $2 for state. All right.
Go value there.
Mick, you can go second.
I can pick any category?
Any category, any dollar amount.
I thought we were going order. State, small business.
Do you want to switch your pick?
Do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do order. Mick, do small business.
This
fucking game over, Dave.
I'll take the barbershop.
We just did $2.
Okay, I'll take the bookstore.
No, everybody gets a $2.
Everyone's picking the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
No,
I'll do it. I'm going to do mine. Ready? Here we go. $15. No, we're not. It'll take 5 hours. All right. Montana, bookstore. That's $5.
Montana, bookstore. Yep.
Pizzeria. How much is that?
That's
$6 left.
$9.
I have $6 left.
Yep. Activity and type of home.
Drive-in movie. How much do I have left, Justin?
$4.
I already did 2 though. Didn't I? Can't do that again.
Yeah, you can't do $2 things.
Did I do $4 yet?
Yes.
When did I do that?
You did pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
Fuck.
You got 1, 3, or 5.
All right, diner. We'll do diner. Pizzeria out. Mini golf. And then how much do I have left?
Kirk, you can't do diner because you took bookstore.
Okay. What's the next game I want to do? I fucking hate these games. What's give me a game. Give me the next game. I hate this. Next game.
All right. Would you rather more of a trivia style or closest guess style?
Just do it.
All right. Let's do closest guess.
Okay.
So I did this it's like Philly Boston sports
Does
combined.
it sound awful? And I mean this. No, I'm not. I actually won't even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I won't even say it. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not even gonna say it because it could happen somewhere in the world today. I feel very bad. Go ahead.
All right, so they're all Philly Boston related sports.
Okay.
Closest guess. So, first one is combined passing yards by Brady, McNabb, and Foles in the Super Bowls 39 and 52.
Okay. So I'm adding up all their passing yards.
Yes. So Brady twice.
So Brady,
obviously.
yeah, Brady twice. He threw for 1 million yards in that one he lost to the Eagles, right?
Yes, he did.
All right. Okay, may I use this?
Of course.
Just don't drop it.
No, it's true. All right, so Brady.
I got my number.
You do?
Yep.
Go ahead, Mick.
Say 1,433 yards.
I had 1,280 yards.
Ooh.
Mick wins.
Oh!
It was 1,471.
That's.
I mean, Mick wins. With Mick, yes?
14.
Oh, these are 16. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
So Brady went 236 and then 505.
I'm trying to throw 500.
Yeah.
Okay.
McNabb went 357 and Foles went 373.
That was 357 in that game?
Yeah. Three picks though.
Yeah.
Number 2 is baseball. Combined home runs by Ryan Howard and David Ortiz in 2006. They both led their respective leagues.
Go ahead, Mick.
104.
Ooh, I have 106.
Kirk wins that one. It was 112.
Oh, okay.
Howard had 58.
We're tied up.
Ortiz had 50.
Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Who's going to take this home?
Probably the best of 50 knowing this guy.
I've could be best of 5 if you want.
How many do you have?
I have 5 and I have a bonus 6, but if you don't want the
We're
6,
doing the bonus.
No, if we need it, we'll go to it, right, Mick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so this next one is hockey.
I'm in trouble.
Combined head-to-head playoff games between the Flyers and Bruins all time.
Oh, Jesus.
They famously played a 7-game series not long ago. Remember, the Bruins blew a 3-0 lead. And I think 3-0 in Game 7, right?
They did,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Which I still say is the biggest collapse in sports history. 3-0 is tough to beat.
Tough.
That's tough.
They got lucky.
Was there any
to win
hockey
next
this
year.
weekend or no? I didn't see it.
None at all.
Was it like kind of laid back or what was the deal?
Yeah, very casual.
Was it? Okay. Do people feel like they're patriotic if they tweet about it? Or?
Yes, we all do. Yep.
Combined games. All right. Total games they've played against each other in the playoffs, you're saying?
Yep.
Go ahead, Nick.
Hold on one sec. 175.
I have 46.
Kirk wins. It's 32.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's the Bruins lead the all-time 18-14.
There you go. I can close out right here.
We got him.
Close out right here.
It might be a good one because we got 86ers Celtics here.
Ooh.
Sure, NBA.
You never know them.
All right, so the Sixers and Celtics played each other in the 85 Eastern Conference Finals. So I want total points between Bird, McHale, Moses Malone, and Dr. J.
6-game series, right?
Okay, that helps.
I think it might have been 5 when I was looking at it.
Oh, it's really 5. It would be that easily.
I think, yeah.
5 games, Mick.
It's the Celtics 3, then who was the other one?
4-1. It would have been
4-1.
That was the best of 7.
No, I'm saying who are the players?
So
Dr.
Bird,
J, Malone,
Bird and McHale.
Yeah, okay. Say 540 points.
Ooh, that might be a good guess. I have 528.
Kirk wins 371.
That's it?
Wow, 371. We had McHale 106, Bird 104, Malone 91, Dr. J 70.
Wow.
So Dr. J, I feel like was kind of on the way out like a little past his.
Actually, they scored 70 points in a 5-game series.
According to the Basketball Reference.
Really?
Yep. You want the other two, or we good here?
I think we're good.
All right. Sounds good.
Give me another game. Let's do it.
All right.
Turn the music back.
Game day.
Right, Mick?
I'm ready.
This one we're gonna do teams. So Kirk, you can pick your teammate here. It's trivia.
5-game series, right? I'll go with Cullinane.
So Dave, so it'll be Kirk and not Kirk and Justin, Mick and Justin against
The unlikely pair. Let's go, Mick.
That's right. We got this, buddy.
So Jay and
Dr. Evers, he's terrible in that series. 14
and Kirk. All right, so I'm a first grade teacher, so this is going to kind of be like, are you smarter than a first grader?
Okay. Mick, we got this.
Type game.
100%.
All right,
And it's
ready?
I have it dozen style, so there's like 2 questions per round, and you can steal.
Okay.
Sound good? All right.
Sure.
Kirk, you want to go first or second?
We will go second, Dave, right?
Yep. Second. All right, so Justin and Mick, what is this first subject is ELA.
Oh.
What is the term used for 2 consonants working together to make one sound? And examples would be like SH, CH.
Okay, we're moving on. I can't. Okay, I tried. I can't.
That counts as a forfeit.
You guys won. You guys won.
We got that one.
All right, what else?
God, let's see. LeBron was an asshole for not playing in yesterday's game, by the way.
Yeah, but who cares? I mean, if he played, who
plenty
cares?
of people cared. No, because
wasn't the game to 40? Did I read that?
I don't know.
Well, because it's like a round robin sort of thing now.
And what happened with Wembanyama and Chris Paul? I didn't even understand it.
Terrible.
There was a skills competition.
Okay, but why would they cheat? Like, what was the benefit in
wasn't
his mind?
cheating technically.
But in his mind, though, what is that? What were they doing?
I don't know if you win money for your foundation or whoever.
No, but I'm saying why?
How did they cheat?
No, what was the benefit in Wembanyama's mind of cheating? Like, why did that?
I think they would win the contest.
Oh, they just had some shortcut in his mind.
Yeah, like they instead of shooting the shots because you didn't have to make them. You said you shot attempts. I don't know why they've never done that either. You have to hit the shot usually. It's very odd.
Pretty stupid.
Very stupid to watch too.
The guy with the dunk contest doesn't play in the NBA.
Nope.
He's played like
3 games, like 5 years or something.
Ridiculous.
They look like assholes compared to the NHL right now.
Totally. I don't even know why they would just get rid of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a ton of money, right?
Yeah, sponsorship money is probably like crazy.
I guess.
And I'm assuming TV ratings must have been awful.
Oh, like, who was watching that last night? Nobody, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
I can't imagine.
Just go back to East West. I don't know why they're doing these like captains, these weird games. Like
they've tried over and over for the last 10 years to
switch it up.
They think they're being like edgy and different and interesting, but it's like worse. It's terrible. Like growing up, I actually loved watching East West.
Get Kevin Hart off the screen. Like that is, I can't watch him anymore.
You hate him.
Oh my God, they shove him down your throat.
Yeah, he's little. I get the joke.
Yeah, he's short. I don't know if you knew.
Terrible. What else?
Let's see.
Did you watch any of that hockey?
No. Didn't care.
It's a good game.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it was great. Hockey. I get bored by hockey. It's not for me.
Yeah, but just the fact that they got all the players to buy into like taking it seriously is a good move.
I'm glad people liked it. Yeah.
There was a fight in the first 6 seconds.
Crazy. It was wild.
I bet you can guess this jersey. If I give you a couple
Guy who
hints.
died?
No, he didn't die. Played for the Bruins
And the Flyers.
and the Flyers. Yeah,
He's an American?
yeah. Went to the University of New Hampshire, I believe.
I have no idea.
James Van Riemsdyk.
Don't even know who that is.
He played for the Bruins a
Not
year
a clue
ago.
who he is. That name sounds familiar, but I don't. I thought he played
JVR.
didn't play for the Panthers, no?
No, I don't think so. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Okay, that sounds familiar, but I could definitely be wrong. That's great. He played for Team USA?
He did, yeah. Can you believe
awesome.
it? Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
I figured we were going to do 90 minutes hockey.
Oh, yeah. I saw people tweeting. I was like, get me away from this. I'm glad if people like it, fantastic.
Well, I mean, if you're going to boo our national anthem,
I got no problem with that.
You got to beat some people up. Yeah.
I had no problem with what Kaepernick did years ago. I have no problem. If you want to boo the national, who gives a shit? Boo it. Take a shit in the flag. What is that? Who cares? I've never understood that.
Right.
That's what America's supposed to be.
We were talking about before. These guys are saying there's like a political element to this.
Bill Trudell, I've seen him urinates on flags. He did in Portland.
Wipes his ass.
He did. It was crazy. Yeah. But like what? I've never understood that. Like I wouldn't do it. I don't like the people do that. I think it's, but like America is built on that.
Right.
Other countries, you get fucking your head chopped off. Who cares?
I agree.
Canadians hate Trump right now. Great.
That's the problem.
So what?
That's the real issue because like years and years ago, early 2000s, this happened. Bruins Canadians, they booed each other's anthem during a playoff series.
Great.
There was no like national outrage about it. It was just kind of like, oh, Boston and Montreal hate each other.
Yeah.
Like there was no.
Well, now it's all
element.
Trump.
Well, exactly. That's
Right.
why it's almost.
Well, good. He's the president, and Canadians hate him. Like, good. That's good for the rivalry, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's what professional wrestling's all about. You know, I think. I don't know, but yeah, I don't care. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want my kids to do it, but I don't. If somebody wants to piss on the flag, piss on the flag.
That's people taking it like that. You're just taking it too seriously at that point.
I agree.
Like, to me, if you're booing the Canadian national anthem when you're playing the Canadians, you're basically just booing the Canadians, the hockey team, not the country.
Who cares if you're booing the country? What does it matter?
It really doesn't matter, but that's like if I booed, I'd be booing. That's me booing the team. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have no problem with Kaepernick. I'll probably kneel during the national anthem. I don't think there should be a national anthem game. I think it's stupid anyway. Right. So, I've never really understood it.
I didn't hear any booing at high school hockey games over the weekend, so that's good.
No?
Yeah, no booing.
Oh, high school basketball games. I don't see it either. Yeah.
Nope.
What else? What do you have, Mick? You have a bunch of notes there.
Let me see. Oh, this was a topic on Mike the Minifans as well. Jeff D'Lo wedding. This the officiant.
Mm-hmm.
Nervous at all?
No.
Really?
It's a year and a half away. I don't know.
I don't even mean it like that. I don't mean like nervous as far as like do you want to present like an environment where like you're a memorable wedding and that sort of thing? Or you just want A to B, what if they want?
Not particularly.
No.
I hate this decision by Jeff, by the way.
Wow.
I hate it.
Well,
It's has nothing to do with you.
What do you mean?
It's like a mix of like everything bad is in this decision. Like,
what is this?
No, I'm not even trying to start shit. I'm
here for it.
This is not a bad call. Like I use the justice of the peace, right? So that person was meaningless to me pretty much.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna pick,
you're saying there's only downsides.
If you're gonna pick you, like you have to be like, okay, I care a lot about that person. I really want them to be a part of it.
Which we do.
I didn't get that vibe from him.
We're very good friends.
I know you're good friends, but I didn't get that vibe from him sitting here. I just viewed it as he was like having a friend speak. Where it's like, which is fine too from his perspective. He might just want that.
What's the downside?
I'm just saying I don't agree with that. Like I would, if I'm having a friend speak, I want it to be like, that's like 1A. It's best man, and then 1A is the officiant.
That was kind of where I was going. Like, does he want Kirk Minahan to officiate the wedding, or does he want his friend Kirk Minahan to officiate? Like, there's a difference there.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, you bring Kirk Minahan, you're bringing the
right. You got to expect what you get. Right?
Yeah, this is what you
and
get.
And Montante's right. Wasn't that the debate? Is that Montante said best man is more important?
That was Mike. At the weddings
best
I've
man
been
is
to,
more important.
Best man is more important.
At the weddings I've been to, it's been the opposite. But that's also because the people officiating them have been very close to the groom. So I feel like they're telling stories about how they met and their figure in their life. The best man gets up there and he's like, "Yeah, me and so and so got drunk and we laughed and played hockey together." Like there's no like
90% of the best man speeches stink.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it once. I mean, whatever they want me to do, I'll do. But I would like, the only thing I'd ask is like, tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Do you want it quick? Do you want it long? Do you want it kind of light? Do you want it serious? Like, what do you want?
Yeah, but you're not going to
give you whatever you want.
But to the point, you're not going to do like a micro best man speech. Like every time a friend has been an officiant, it's basically a best man speech.
Yeah, I don't want it to be. I think of what the viewer or the attendees want. They don't want that.
Right.
Oh, I disagree with that.
I think the attendees want to get to their steak and their chicken.
Absolutely.
And they
no
want
longer
to
than 25
They want to start shaking their ass.
From a time perspective.
They want to make fun of the retarded kid who had to walk the dog down the aisle. They want the whole thing.
Right. Well, don't be an asshole is basically the premise there. But
I can't make any promises.
But I would rather hear a best man style speech in that spot.
Did you say 20 or 25 minutes?
Me, I did. Yeah.
For a speech?
No. I'm saying
the ceremony.
I'm saying start to finish. Yeah, start to finish the ceremony.
Music starts.
Yes. By the time they walk
walking out
25 minutes.
Even
doesn't need to be long.
that's kind of long, right? I feel like 10 minutes.
25 minutes is okay.
Give her moment. 25 minutes good.
Jesus Christ. You have to give it 25 minutes.
I may do that. 20, I think 20, throwing in everything I think is pretty fair.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody there wants it to be any longer than that. No way. No. Including the parents. No chance.
But to be fair, like what if they do?
Then I got to do it. I can't believe Justin Bick wants to be 3 hours. I would think they would want 20, 25 minutes. I would think.
I'm sure.
That's what I'm. If you said it before, that's what I'm operating under that assumption.
Right.
Somewhere in the 20 to 30 minute range.
Right. Talk about how they met, their life, and then
sure,
blah, blah. We're all here together. I do.
I tell a couple little stories, personalized stories. I get a couple of laughs.
Right. Oh yeah.
Last time
you said this during the eulogy conversation. I think it's a great point. Is open up with a stupid little joke.
That's it.
Just even if it's not funny, you'll get people laughing at that, and then you're good. You're off the run.
Thank you, Mick. I'll write that down. Appreciate the advice.
How many people did he say he was inviting from Barstool?
I don't know.
20, 25, I think.
That's what he said?
That's a lot.
Was it that much?
I think he said 20.
Really?
I was on your show. I think he said like 20, 25. I'm pretty sure.
Who the hell would...
I thought it was like 6 or 7, but I could be wrong.
He said invite, and the people that will actually end up.
That's
what
okay.
you say.
Oh, that's true. You give like Dave an invite.
But also, he probably has a lot of like behind the scenes people from The Dozen and stuff like that you don't know about.
I guess. I mean,
what if that guy's there?
Oh, my boy.
That'd be great.
Is he said he was going to consider having one in his like party. Would that be Ken Jack? I don't know who it is.
I have no idea. Tommy, maybe. I know they're very good friends. Maybe Justin.
Yeah,
definitely.
I could see. You'd go, Justin, if you were invited.
Of course.
You said you were getting the +2.
Oh, good.
On the show.
You're looking at them right there.
There you go. Let's go.
They could bartend that wedding.
I would do it for Jeff D'Lo. There's very few people. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because
That's
he
high
helped.
honor.
Well, he was nice enough to say yes during the producer search to endorse me.
Oh, he did?
I owe him for life.
That's true.
For sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What else do you guys have?
If he asked you to be the best man, would you have said yes to that? Like, where would the line
I mean,
be?
I would have preferred not to be asked that, if I'm being honest.
Why? What's the difference?
Way different. Best
Why?
man, you got to do stuff, bachelor party. And
Oh,
God, you
stuff. Like
your bachelor party would be. We're gonna play golf and
not even. No, I wouldn't even do that. Like, we're going to go. I'm gonna go to a record store by myself, literally by myself, and just leave. I have no interest in that stuff. So yeah, I do think best man. I think best man's more important. I think that should be a person you've known longer. Or personally, I don't know, Dave. No.
Yeah, I'm coming around on the officiant thing. Hearing your viewpoints, I'm coming around.
What was my viewpoint?
Because I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like I had somebody meaningless, so like it really doesn't matter if I know the person and they're just gonna follow a script.
Oh, you thought it was a dig at Kirk to have him be
Kind of.
Oh, you did?
I kind of thought it was a little disrespectful. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
instead
you
of
thought-
a justice of a peace, we're just gonna throw one of my friends in there.
Oh.
It's not that big of a deal. But now I'm getting across.
I mean,
like,
does it have to be a big deal?
No, it doesn't either. So that's a good point. So just to have like a friend do
Typical
it instead
Cullinane.
of
Just
we got to hear other people's opinions.
Yeah.
But me in that spot, I would think to like basically make it probably like a best man-ish type of role for the person.
What's the wedding that who's that with the dog? Who is that?
Casey. He's Christian's brother.
Okay. Who's doing that? Officiating that? Do you know?
Honestly, I think her family. I think they might be someone in the church or something.
Oh, gotcha.
But it's not at a church. But I think the guy's doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I potentially was going to be asked, but that's no,
not
walking,
happening.
Yeah, no, I'm walking the dog. Yeah.
Good. What else? Well, you got a bunch of notes there, Mick.
We've done some of them. Stupid one here. I saw Eddie talking about this on Twitter, and it hit home today. What's the snow shoveling curfew? Is that a real thing? Well, he said that there should be no issues with like going out and doing your driveway in the middle of the night if it's snowing. If it's 2 a.m., you're just prepping for work the next day or something.
I think it's okay.
I thought so too, but then people are saying that that's ridiculous to go out there and make that much noise at 3 o'clock in the morning. That sort of deal. And I like if someone's leaf blowing at 6 a.m., I'd be mad.
That's bad. But I mean, if you're shoveling to make sure you get to work, just getting ahead of it, I'm okay with that. Boy, do I hate when they fucking plow people put that shit in front of your
driveway.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Yep.
Fucking
That was, what do you call it? Heart attack snow?
Oh, that was heart attack
That
snow
was
this
heart
week.
attack.
Heavy and wet.
Yep.
Brutal. Not fun. This was not fun snow. Although they were saying, a couple of days ago, they were saying Thursday was going to be like a foot and a half. Now it says nothing.
Yeah, I saw something that Thursday was supposed to be like 3 feet.
The worst of all time. Right now, there's projecting 0.
Yes.
Thursday. Oof. Yeah, did you see that guy? I think it was like WB, one of those, right? He said it was going to be like 45 inches or some crazy thing.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
now nothing as of now. It could change, but yeah, it's been a shit month, though. God. Get us through. And have we looked at a long-range Laconia forecast yet?
Ooh.
It's not up yet.
You can get a 15-day forecast, right? Give me a look.
It's March, New Hampshire, 23 degrees, we thinking?
Yeah, well, I'm
Something
thinking
like
it could snow 10 inches very easily, too. Kirk Man Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. Kirk10. 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Fully online. Affordable, convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Online therapy. Match up with a therapist right now. You start right now. You can be matched up by the end of this read right now. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Fill out that questionnaire. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. And get moving right now with the best therapy out there. Our great partners at BetterHelp. What do we have, Dave?
Mostly cloudy. 38 degrees, low 21.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Chance of rain, light icy mix late.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
A quarter of an inch.
No, that's fine. We'll take that, right?
Yeah, I think you're good.
We fucking drove 30 inches in Madawaska, 10-hour drive. So I think they can go up to Laconia.
I think it was the first Saco. I think Steve was like, it's going to be absolutely beautiful out. And then it ended up being like, I think it was like 103 degrees.
Oh, that was a day. Yeah, that was like a billion degrees, right? I forgot about that. That is true. What else?
I don't think there's too much. Did we talk the other day about Robert Kraft getting that Kennedy Center board seat or whatever?
He gave it to his wife, right?
Well, I think they both got it.
Oh, she got one too?
Wasn't he a fucking asshole to Trump after?
Yeah, but the Kennedy Center hates Trump now, right?
They hate Trump, and people are backing out of backing out of performances, backing out of
Was Kraft there last night? I'm surprised he wasn't there. He always worms his way into these events.
I didn't see it, but didn't Kraft bury Trump after something?
Yeah,
didn't they
he
hate
turned his back on Trump.
Because
they were like good buddies, right?
Right.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That is strange.
And people were freaking about Trump at the Daytona 500 yesterday with all the resources that went into that.
Which I don't disagree with.
What were they freaking out about?
Just the fact that he showed up. And
we're spending money so Donald Trump go to the Daytona 500. Is something that Republicans should be against. Like, there's small government, no?
You can ride around on.
Yeah, I don't think it was me. The president of the United States would never leave the White House.
Right.
Like, just take care of your shit. Don't leave. But, he goes to everything.
Yeah.
They probably go to the Masters, I would guess. What else you got?
I got a couple Mutt List suggestions. I got a reverse movie rec.
A reverse movie wreck?
So a movie I think you shouldn't watch.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's terrible.
Go ahead.
Grace Point.
What's that? I don't know that one.
It's on, I forget, it's either Apple or Amazon. It's
that's the
Rob Lowe's kid. It was terrible.
It was terrible?
One of the top 3 worst movies I've
really?
ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a Mutt List? Suggestions?
Just like a couple names.
Go ahead.
Viola Fletcher. She's also known as Mother Fletcher.
Mm-hmm.
She was part of some disaster in, I think it was Tulsa, Oklahoma, like many, like 1920s,
Okay.
really long time.
She's still alive. How old is she?
110.
110. Good for her.
Yep. And then he just stopped broadcasting, but Hubie Brown's the name I've been thinking about.
Yeah, he just ended. Yeah. Yeah. He had a long run. Jesus.
Yeah. And then my last one, you might not like it, but every year at the Masters, I think Jack looks worse. Taking that
He's also not 90. He's also not.
I know, but
that is a big no. Jack's okay. He's still fat. When old guys are fat, I still feel like that's what I felt about Nicholson last night. Ironically, I thought he looked pretty good.
If you have that overweight, like the hair's all out, you kind of let it go. It almost is a good thing, right? Because you're not.
You don't look gaunt.
Right,
once you get super thin, and then it's. Then I think the people are circling in on you. I think. All right, what else?
Not too much else.
Dave's got a heart out today, folks. He's nervous.
What do you mean?
You just seem nervous. That's all. Go ahead.
Well, we got a lot to do later.
Are you guys getting a new studio? What happened with that?
Probably not. I'm sure we'll be stuck here. Yeah. What else, Justin?
Not much.
Yeah. Word is traveling about Belichick's girlfriend. I think it was Katie Nolan herself and Pablo Torre were talking about how they're basically saying how she weaseled her way into the commercial with Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
And he did some investigating, and he found out, it was a pretty easy investigation, that she runs the ship.
Yeah, which we've said. Yeah. I said
that.
Doesn't Katie give me credit for that?
Yeah, she didn't.
Oh, she's no fan of yours.
So on Team Chicken Fry?
It's tough. It's tough these days. I don't know if you caught what I said on Mike and the Minifans.
I heard that part. Yeah, what'd you say?
Anybody, I think she has the right to bring you up, but if she's going to bring you up and you return fire, especially in a negative light, if she's bringing you up that way.
Which I don't think she did. I didn't hear anything from Dave. So.
I think it was almost like a trolling. I think she's trying to have a little fun, but
I don't think she's capable of that.
No?
From what people tell me. I don't know. From what I don't know her at all, so maybe.
I think if she sat here for an episode,
that's not going to happen.
You don't think so?
No. She's welcome to, but do you think she's going to do that?
I'll work.
To say it's not going to happen when she's spent a significant amount of time in this studio. It's
not
much
show,
of a long shot.
It's a long shot. She hates me, which is she should. Not initially. She shouldn't have, but I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't really. What's that, Justin?
Because you called out her Taylor Swift fandom.
She's a phony on that.
10-second.
That is true. Where was Taylor Swift last night?
Not on SNL. She's on an SNL.
Oh, is she there? She's been on.
Yeah, she's been on.
I guess maybe she's, they're in hiding.
Travis you think? Okay. I thought Travis should be there.
He's got a decision looming. Right?
Yeah, he's got like a month. I think March 16th they're giving him.
Oh, is that right?
Travis hosted it a couple years ago.
Yeah, they both hosted. I think she's been on a bunch, right?
Yeah, she's been involved.
I'm surprised Jason Kelsey wasn't. He's
prime
for that. Oh, he's my least favorite.
He's your least favorite guy.
I can't stand it.
As a Philly guy, I'm getting Kelsey'd out.
He was at the parade too, right?
Yep.
How can you do that?
You would have thought you know.
Right, he was crying about them winning, and then he goes to the parade?
Yep.
I don't even get it.
The more ridiculous thing, I thought you were crazy for saying this, that he should root for the Eagles.
Of Of course.
Ridiculous. He's not from Philadelphia.
He played for, but he's friends with guys.
He got paid to play. If my brother was rooting for a different team and they weren't like he wasn't an active player somewhere, I would hate him. Like, you're an asshole.
It is definitely a debate.
It's
absolutely
crazy.
a debate.
No, it's not.
Root for your younger brother to win. He's
already won.
Yeah, but you're not playing him.
But he's an Eagle. Like he claims to be. I bet you there's a bunch of
Because he
shit
got drafted there. Like that's the only
Why
reason.
was he in the parade then?
Because he's an asshole. Like that's
which is it? He went to the parade as an Eagle.
Because
if you go, right? Is that
he shouldn't go? He shouldn't represent the Eagles. But he shouldn't represent the Eagles.
But he did.
When they're playing his brother.
But he went to the parade after they beat his brother.
Yes.
So which is it? If you're pick a side.
No, he will not pick a side. I
That's
get
what
that.
I'm saying.
No, I agree with you.
Fine,
Yeah.
pick a side.
He should have come out and said
drinking
like
beers and happy that the Eagles won, and then go on your podcast and cry.
Well,
You're sad for your brother losing. It's ridiculous.
We don't disagree then.
I hate him.
Pick a side is what I'm saying.
Correct.
If he says, "Hey, look, I love you. You're my brother, but I have 60 guys I played with last year. Yeah. I love these guys. I want them to win the Super Bowl."
That's crazy too.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. He's your brother.
Who cares?
He's your brother who you grew up with. You're like, yeah, I'm going to root for these guys who I played with for a couple
years. Can I be
years.
honest? And this might be me. Like, all due respect, so Jen Mark shit out 2 people, right?
Yep.
Patricia Manning shit out 3 people.
Sure.
So what?
Right.
I have to root for them to win a football game, cross a line more because my mom farted. I came out of the same fucking twat as you.
I guess you don't have
That's
to,
crazy
but if you're going to be the great
come out
older
of the
brother.
twat, Justin, is that true?
Did what?
You come out of the twat, is that where the humans come out of?
Yes.
Okay,
come
thank
out
you.
of the vagina.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mick.
If you're gonna, I think it's just you can't play both sides.
That's right. We agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I'm with you where if Travis had never won a Super Bowl before, like he's won 3, so I get it's
I'm with Mick 1,000,000%.
Why?
It's his brother. It's his brother. He should have come out and been like, "Sorry, I'm with you guys every single time."
He should have come out, his brother?
Except when you. There we go again.
Well, I
Except
didn't hear.
when
I
you.
just didn't hear what you said.
I'll finish my point. Except when you are playing my brother, I am not going
So you
to.
out his brother, by the way. We really listen to him.
Yeah.
He's ruined his brother's life.
Claims he's an ally.
It's so ridiculous to think that was like that. I meant for that to happen.
What do you think of Jeff D. Lowe's take on Mike and Minifans, the excellent episode Friday with Mick and the retarded guy from Connecticut?
Rando.
And Jeff said that you should punch Dan Newton in the face.
Yes.
Did you hear this?
Real hate.
Yep.
Yeah, you should punch him in the face. And a lot of your anger lately has been coming from this, which I think there is truth in
There's
that.
definitely a lot to
Yeah,
that.
that I stole the hockey puck.
Will you punch? Will you punch Dan Newton in the face? And
Absolutely will.
Well, you
yes.
did.
Yes. That's a lock.
You won't say it, but you do hate him.
Yeah, of course I
Dave,
do.
Oh, you do. You usually don't say that.
You're a friendly
him.
guy though, Dave. Like he's gonna come in here and try to do the joking thing. Like, are you
Yeah,
gonna play around a
that's
little
gonna
bit?
be the test.
No. I'm just gonna ignore him because I'm not the guy who's gonna be like in his face being like, "Get the fuck out of here! I hate you!" Blah, blah, blah. I'll just ignore him. I don't give a shit about him. Like I'd rather him have a heart attack. But
You don't care about him though, all right?
No.
Now, would Jeff take his own? Could you ever see Jeff punching someone in the face? Would Jeff take his own advice in this situation?
Jeff gets. I've seen Jeff.
He gets worked up.
He gets worked up. I can tell.
He gets very worked up
So
on
that
mistakes and like dozens.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a violent guy. Why are you calling him out, Dave? Justin? You think he needs to?
Well, I just think that if you're saying that Dave should punch him in the face, would you, in that situation, punch him
Yeah.
in the
Do you have a
face?
violent history to recommend that to somebody else?
Oh, right. If his brother was outed or something like that.
I don't think punching him in the face, but if I was Dave, I would not show him any type of just
Just
because
spit in
I
his
worked for
face.
the show. I'd be like, fuck off. Like you're here to
Right.
do your thing, but don't bother me.
Right.
We were running around anyway that day.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Yeah. We're barely behind the stick.
here's my take. I don't think he's even gonna show up.
Wow, that would be.
Now he will because you said that.
That's
so
right.
good
That's
job.
why I did it.
That's why I did that. Yeah.
I'll say this. I mean, if he's got any guts, he'll show up. That's all.
I don't think you know this character very well. He's going to show up, no matter what.
Has he reached out to you in the last couple of weeks or no?
No.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anything else, Mick, or
Your boys, Wallow and Gilly, were in the parade. I don't know if you caught that. Yeah. Trying to think about now. Oh, I was gonna while I'm up here.
gives a shit? Why would I care?
I don't know.
I wasn't sure where that was going.
You're a nice guy, but Wallow and Gilly. Who cares?
Oh, you talked.
Was he wearing his big hat?
Yeah, they were.
I love that.
They were in his Eagle mode.
I can't get enough of that. Yeah.
While I was up here, I was going to check out like a Milton's and a Papa Gino's.
There you go.
While I'm in the area, is
There you
that
go to Milton's in Burlington.
that's the closest one?
Do you have
to
a
here?
car?
Yeah, I drove up here.
Oh, you did? Oh, good man.
Yeah.
The closest Papa Gino's would be in Waltham, right, Justin, where we had our practice?
Yes.
We're mocked a certain somebody.
Ridiculous. To this day, that's a crazy move by them trying to get me kicked off the basketball team. Like, just think about that on like a
Who had
human.
who had your back?
You did.
I
It's
did.
very nice of you.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, they were like, we're looking out for his health. No,
Mutt
you
was,
just don't like
Mutt
me.
was, you were there, Justin.
Yeah,
Mutt was
he was
mocking.
literally.
I know.
He was like, What was he doing? He was like, yeah. He's like, who am I? It got laughs, not from me and Justin. It got laughs
for sure.
It was like you trying to catch a ball. I swear to God,
it was. That's right.
Yeah.
Mutt, a guy,
and you guys didn't laugh at all. No,
I didn't.
Right?
I actually didn't.
No,
I didn't either. I was
put
like,
a stop to it.
I said, actually, if you want, if there's sound of it, if there's, I don't know if there's video of it. I was like, oh, easy to say when someone's not here.
Wow,
that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, call him. See if he stands by it.
Mutt was burying Cullinane about the Mike and the Minifans thing and how he was sensitive and yeah.
Mutt was about what? When?
He said that Cullinane was sensitive.
When was this? Where was this?
This was a Twitter DM.
We'll talk to him later. We'll leave these people alone, man.
Well, he messaged me.
Oh, did he really? Where are you at on the, you're a candidate. Where are you at in the cinema being stripped of Minifan of the Year for that suggestion?
It's not a great...
the Minifan of the Year before, Jeff DeLoe thinks I should have gone all in and stripped him of it, just for the record.
Oh. So, if you remember, I thought about asking you this, and I even said, I was like, I thought about asking if Mutt could come on Mike and the Minifans. And then I said I knew the answer already.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
We have rules. There's got to be rules.
I think he just got caught up. He's a network contributor.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, you can't take it away from him. Okay. He wears it with pride.
All right, it's true.
Loves it.
He's on, like Bob Knight was at the end, he's on...
It's thin ice.
Yeah, this is it. Zero tolerance policy going forward. Remember, he begged for the award.
That's right.
I still gave it to him.
Yeah.
And now this Mutt thing. One more, he loses it, and it's just vacated for the year. Right, Justin?
That's what happens.
That's what happens. All right, so what's the rest of the week look like, Dave? Go ahead.
I believe we have Mama K in, and we have Bradley Stein in later.
Which days are we talking?
I believe Mama K is on Wednesday.
Both with Mike.
Yes. Yep.
And then Friday, some calls, then unnamed.
Yes.
Boy, we are. How you feeling for next week, Dave? A week from Saturday.
Feeling okay.
Yeah.
We got some a big day today.
Big day today. Big week ahead.
Relieve a lot of it.
You think so? Yeah. Justin, how you feeling?
Very nervous.
It's nervous, yeah. Okay.
But I think we're in a. It's not like a nervous. Like I think we're behind. It's just a.
No, we're good.
I would never not be nervous in this situation. You know me. I'm nervous when it comes to these things.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Is that an earthquake?
It was. It was. Oh, SimpliSafe's back. Okay. Every 26 seconds, a burglary takes place in the U.S. according to FBI data. Are we in a good spot time-wise here, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. This means by the time this podcast ends, dozens of homes will have been targeted. Jeez. SimpliSafe.com. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Plans start affordably at $1 a day. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring. Take care of your property and detect suspicious activity. Visit SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. 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 50% off a new system with professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. We thank them. So we're off tomorrow. And then we're back Wednesday with Mama K and Mike.
Yep.
And Thursday with Bradley Stein, which could be a disaster.
Stein man.
I have no.
Or
I could stink.
He could blow you away.
He definitely could. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's not going to be good, right?
Do you want me to put together like a sheet we kind of do for unnamed list where it's
That'd
like, so this is who Bradley Stein is.
That'd be
2
really
years
helpful.
ago this happened.
Well, I know everything. I pay attention to them. Like crazy. Yeah, so I'm only going to be a big concern at all. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff we have to do today. I'm trying to think, is there any big Laconia stuff we need to discuss? I don't think so, right?
No.
Well, okay. Did you go there last night, Dave, or no?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Everything was good. Yeah.
It was fine?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that?
Well, I can't offer much feedback to that situation. That's all. It's not my expertise, but everything seemed good.
A lot of concern.
Oh boy.
At lunch, even in general. Somebody came up to me the other day. A lot of concern about this break I'm taking after Laconia.
Oh yes. Yep.
Real concern.
Really?
A lot of talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm one of them.
It may be 3 months after Laconia. It's when the case starts. Right. It's not going to be the Monday. Well, unless we find something in the next week and a half, I don't think we're going to be.
That almost makes it worse for someone like me.
Why?
Because now I know that there's a break coming, but it could happen at any point.
Could be a month though.
I was mentally preparing for. You know what I mean? Like this is.
Yeah, I think
you're telling me at some point it could just boom.
It's just when the case starts again, we're going to have to limit things just for the show. We have to. Mm-hmm. I think. I don't know what Justin's going to do, but
yeah, no clue.
Well, how was the hotel?
It was very nice, actually.
Yeah. Who'd you room with?
I had a room by myself.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do for food?
So no factor.
No factor.
No, there was factor, but it's like I can only eat the factor at night in the morning.
What'd you eat during the day?
I got hot dogs, no buns.
Atta boy.
Nice.
Atta boy. Yeah?
They were decent.
Just okay? At the arena or?
At the arena, yeah.
So you bought like 2 of those hot dogs from the vendor?
Yep.
Doing fork and knife?
$14 for 2 hot dogs, basically?
About, yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I just take them out.
There you go.
That's not very filling, though, huh?
Gets you through.
2 hot dogs, really? Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'll eat.
What do you do? What time do you get back to the hotel after the second show?
Oh, the second show on Saturdays.
Yeah.
11.
Then what time you start the next day?
We have to be there by 9.
All right, so you have some time.
Yeah.
You guys hang out after, have some beers, talk about the.
There's a bunch of the guys do. I don't.
You don't.
I'm tired.
Tired.
I'm sorry.
No groupies who you grab at the show.
Oh, like chicks that bring back to the hotel and fuck?
Yeah.
No.
None of that. Okay.
No.
I don't know.
You know, NBA players have different locations. Like
different
Houston girl. You get
right. Yeah. Is there a Worcester one?
Right. Yeah.
I have Worcester friends.
How was the snow Sunday in Worcester? Wasn't it bad?
It was driving in was terrible.
The place was still packed though.
Less packed.
Sunday with the weather.
Less packed than it has been in previous.
What was
years.
your grade for the experience, Dave? What did the kids think?
Chase loved it.
He did?
Yeah, Chase loved it. I
They
would
had
say that was an A.
the head stuff, the headphones?
We had headphones.
Was it nephew there too?
Yes.
He liked it or no?
Yep.
Okay. Because you say he's usually kind of a brat, that kid, no?
The nephew, no. He's
Yeah,
a great
no,
kid.
he's a good
How
kid.
old is
Great
the
kid.
How old is he?
He is 6th grade, I believe. Yeah.
A little older.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you kind of
He's kind of like a babysitter in a way.
You got to talk to him a little bit.
Oh, definitely. I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm trying to mold the youth. Yes.
You are.
Yeah,
Well, like what was a conversation driving back?
It's a lot about hockey. He's a big hockey.
How do you care about his hockey?
He's the one who
He's a big
paralyzed
hockey
someone,
kid.
right? Didn't he?
Oh, that's my other nephew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You watched all this USA stuff this weekend.
Oh, I had to. Yeah. Okay. I'm a fair weather fan, basically.
What is that? 2 minutes on it. What is it?
They're just trying to. Would you say it's almost like trying to copy what soccer has with these like in-season type of tournaments?
It's like the one the NBA is doing with the teams.
Yeah.
So they do it with the countries instead.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more than that because they
Why
haven't.
do these guys take it so fucking seriously?
Because they haven't played in 10 years. They're not allowed to play in the Olympics.
Right.
It is.
Well, I think
Why can't they play in the Olympics? The amateurs are back in.
No, this coming one they're now having pros, but for the last 3 or whatever they have.
Oh, I did know that.
So they haven't played against each other competitively, U.S. Canada, in almost 10 years.
Thank you, Marty Walsh.
Is that
All
who's-
right.
Is that
Represents the players.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But also, like, doesn't it make sense from the NHL to not let them play in the Olympics? Like, I never got why they would let them do that.
Yeah. Like what's his
Well, I
name?
mean, you
Kachuk
could
has to miss a
argue it's
game.
worldwide advertising for a certain player.
But also, like, if you're the Pittsburgh Penguins and you're sending,
You don't want
five-
Malkin to blow his hamstring out or something.
That hasn't happened too much, though.
I know,
in
but
hockey.
guys get hurt in hockey
For sure, but this type of hockey is, I mean,
Guys are
Friday
fighting
night.
each
Yeah, it was a
other.
little different on Saturday night, but for the most part, international hockey is cleaner, less hits, bigger ice.
Yeah. Tell that to Charlie McAvoy.
Yeah, no, I know, but for
Yeah.
the most part,
Fuck
those
yes.
games are cleaner.
if I was running the Celtics, I would have said to Tatum, like, you're not playing
Yeah,
this Olympic team.
right.
You know, not that he did anyway, but like, there's no up. What's the upside?
Like you said, the marketing. Like
I guess, but
Ovechkin playing.
Does
in
he
the
need to be
Olympics.
marketed anymore though?
No, but I'm saying that would, in theory, I guess would
I
be.
guess.
You know, if
Who
like
are these Celtics? Are they?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
play
right.
basketball.
Right.
All I care about is golf. That's all I watch. Champions Tour. Congratulations, by the way, friend of the show, Fred Couples. Lowest round of the day on Sunday. Finished tied 4th in the senior event. 65 years old. Shot 66.
Oh, that's crazy.
No big deal. I mean, it's fine. Guy's 60, hitting the 300 yards. 65 years old. Book him, Dave, would you please?
Got it. Lock.
He might be in Laconia. I mean, randomly. And he might be walking by a bar and say, holy shit.
What's this poster?
Well, I'm going to go in here and see what this is. Look at all these colors. I can't stop looking at this poster with all these different colors. That poster, it looks like vomit.
You have to turn your head to read it first of all, and it's the colors are red, green, these like flashing neon. It was terrible.
I like
The
this.
Kirk Minahan colors.
I like the second one too. Like, is this one better? It's like the exact same thing. What was different?
One had a Kirk Minahan show logo on it.
Yeah.
The other had a Mike and the Minifans logo on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who are you communicating with this?
That was Julie.
And do you know who she's talking to?
the person owns the bar?
Yeah. Person who owns a bar. I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, big couple weeks come up. It starts, really the push starts today, Dave.
Yes, definitely.
You'll feel better 2 hours from now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Or worse.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't think I'll feel
Are
worse.
some of the stars here already?
I haven't seen.
Yes.
Yes, you know this?
Well,
Well,
I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah,
outside
I
this room.
Okay. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Would you be interested in hosting the show instead of me at Laconia?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You never know. One never knows. What grade would you give this guy, Justin? He's a good sport.
Yeah. C.
C. Okay, Dave.
I'd give him a C as well.
Mick?
Jeez, you guys are harsh. I'm B plus, and
B+?
I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it.
How about that?
Slow day, slow weekend, and he came extra prepared. Got
I agree.
games, he's got
I give him a
everything.
B. I'd give him a B. He's a nice kid.
You guys are
You
killing
can dump
it.
on him, and he brought a bunch of stuff.
Very nice. Yep.
I think C's fair.
Personality. I mean, who cares? Right? It's overrated, isn't it?
Nervous. He's
You don't need that,
overrated.
dude. Are you a married guy or no?
No, I have a girlfriend of 5 years though.
You live with her?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How old are you?
29.
20. Oh, I think you were 25 or like 29.
No,
You're
29.
getting to
Okay.
that time though.
What'd you say?
5 years, 29. You're getting to that. You're getting to it.
You think?
I've been there.
Well,
Yeah.
her family's probably starting that pressure.
Is she local in your area? Or
Yeah, she's from Philly.
also a teacher or no?
No.
Okay.
No. She's not a teacher.
Okay. What are you laughing at that for? Is she in the
Oh,
sex
just
trade
because
business or
she
something?
had
What's
no,
the- Oh,
no,
yeah.
just because she has a way better job. She's in like tech. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so she's
yeah.
making the money.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
No,
What's that, Justin?
She's the
Gotta put a
greatest.
ring on it soon then.
Yeah, you get
I think she's listening right now, so I don't want to give too much away. But
What do you think of that? Wow. Oh, okay, good.
No, she's absolutely amazing though. So
Great.
yeah.
Good to hear. Mick, anything with you and the ladies lately? Come on. No. Well, I don't know. You had that thing going for a while.
Please, no.
What's wrong with that?
I'm to the point where I've, for the first time in my life, believe that I'm not sure if I'll ever get married.
What happened in the New York situation?
It's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Would you say
We don't need to be negative here.
No, I really do.
How old are you?
Do you want to get married?
You got time, Mick.
I don't. That's I guess
Mick
a good
wants to
question.
have
Dave.
kids.
Yeah, I would want to have kids, but like, I don't know. My
How's Al's
experience
kid
with
doing,
women,
okay?
not great. Yeah, Al's kid's great. Al's kid is great. Bounces around, cheers everybody up.
5 or 6 months now?
Yeah, about 6 months old, I think. It was end of August.
Oh, how about that level of care, Dave, for my people on my show? I know how old Al's kid is.
It's classy.
People remember that when they criticize me.
Yep.
But you're a little early, Mick, for never getting. You're in a down. You're in a.
I'm not saying that.
You'll be in the valley right now. There'll be a peak again.
I'm not
Justin
saying it's not
is never
going to
get
happen.
married.
No. You said
thing
that.
to say.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's just a mean thing to say.
Well, you also said that you're attracted to Down syndrome people.
Yeah, no, he says a
It's a
lot.
tough day
It's
for you.
okay.
Would you consider marrying a Down syndrome if she was special? Well, and she had a lot of similarities to you, and you loved her.
No, I would
You
never.
would, if you loved her, you wouldn't do that.
No, I would not put myself in. I don't. This is.
If you fell in love with her, you wouldn't marry her because you're against Down syndrome people. That is Dave horrible.
It's not because I'm against Down syndrome people. It's
You were just about to say you don't put yourself in that position. Is that what you were
I would not put myself. I would never be like, "Oh, should I fuck this?"
Yeah, but the
person?"
heart wants.
I
But
mean,
the heart
Justin,
wants.
right.
I mean,
Right.
Justin,
Yeah.
you are right on that.
How do you
we're
know
right in
that-
that line anyway.
How do you know that you don't walk
very
into an
high
empty
IQ.
bar and she sits right down next to you? It's just you two. You're the only ones in the bar. That's
Yeah, I would talk to her. I'd treat her like a person. I would not
Treat her like a person.
That's nice of you.
She is a person.
yes, I would treat her exactly as I would treat anyone else who sat down at the bar next
So
to me.
why can't you fall in
I
love
would
with her?
not try to fuck her.
But what if you fell in love with her?
Oh, because I'm not. Because same reason I wouldn't.
What if she's a big Star Wars girl?
Unbelievable. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this could
Lord of the
happen.
Rings, Star Wars. She's
Right.
super into like anti-slavery.
Because I would
yourself off
feel
like that?
wrong. This is someone who
It's all right though.
Has-
Come on. You can feel a little bad afterwards. It's
You guys
all
would
right.
split some factor after lying in bed. Watching TV together.
Kirk. No, I would not. This is.
That feels like a maybe to me.
Was your car the one with the Pokeballs in the window?
Yes.
Do you have to ask that question?
Yes.
No.
So
That was mine.
I parked behind Justin though.
Oh, you did? That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Catch them all.
Big news.
All right, so you're not close to that. Okay.
Nope. Very close. To it.
Dave, do you think we get in any trouble if we did Justin dating a Down syndrome girl on the show as like a
Definitely not.
series of the network?
No.
I think that's nice, Justin.
Yeah, it's empowering.
I think.
Aren't they doing that on the Yak? Isn't that girl?
Who's that?
Isn't she?
Mackenzie Lorenzo?
Yeah, dating people.
I don't believe
She has Down syndrome?
I mean like that.
I thought you meant that they were having like down.
I just meant like
there.
How about like Down with Justin? Like a
There
double,
you go.
sort of a double
Yeah,
meaning.
we got a name for it now.
Yeah.
This is great.
If we can sell it, Justin, if we got a good sponsor, you're
We're ready
in.
to go.
You can't
Yes,
sell down
I
with
would-
Justin.
I
We
would-
can sell Down with Justin. Like
That's
who
it.
did that commercial with the one we just played with
It's
the girl?
it's some kind of it's some kind of organization.
They got money. They'll sponsor that.
Definitely.
I would date one, have a good time. I would never ever think of having sex.
You have to. If the money, if we're getting enough money from the sponsor, you're doing it. And she's having a baby for season 2. Sorry, that's the way it is. I can't.
Well,
You got to do it. So you content, right?
yeah, I feel like there's a line though.
Justin just
And fucking a retarded person.
beats the shit out of her with the fuck. She messes up with the Legos or something. He brings the whole show down. Down with Justin, season 1. I'm looking forward to that. Could be on Netflix, Dave. Who knows?
Definitely.
Get back to us for that, maybe. Who knows?
Probably. Yeah.
Because agency will wake up on that one.
Long gone.
Oh, good God. All right, Mick, always good to see you.
Great
we'll see you in Laconia. Friday's another Mike and the fans.
Yes,
Friday. Too early to know who's going to be on.
Yeah, no, we get our panelists usually Thursday.
I didn't get an answer if he's going to have me and.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think that you might have to blow that one off.
I can't do that. Freddie asked me to do it.
All right.
You might have to.
Does 9 o'clock
draw a line in the sand there?
I'm happy. I'm happy to go on any network show, Mick, when I'm asked to do it.
Will you join us for Mike and the Minifans live?
Yeah, I'll show up. I usually show up at the end. I'll jump on, of course.
All right.
What's that, Justin?
Freddie wants to know does not because you said you're taping something.
That'd be O-Boys as well.
What time? Do you know what time that is?
I don't. They're usually late, right?
Yeah. So Freddie says because he normally does a show at 9. He wants to make sure that's okay.
Well, I mean, again, I'm sorry, Freddie.
Mick has never done that to you.
Yeah,
Mick has never.
And isn't Kirk Minahan kind of too
he's saying
big for the fireside chat?
He could move.
I'm wondering that now. Oh, can he?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I know it. I understand I'm not, Little Sass, Freddie. You're one of your heroes. I'm not Dana Beers, but I'll... Dana Beers! Dana Beers! Who'd be a good guy to have on with me on Fireside Chats to get those numbers up? I could text Portnoy, I guess. That's true, man. Maybe Adam Minahan. We'll just have it up.
I could tell you who it is just off the top. I know Freddie Lynn. I know how he thinks.
Oh, good.
He's going to get somebody who you like.
Right, I hope so.
And somebody who hasn't been on.
Oh.
He's going to ask Tim and Canton.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, someone like that.
Oh, okay. Well, you haven't had on yet, right?
No.
You're against him.
I love Tim. Tim can come on whenever he wants.
I don't know. Who knows?
Come on whenever he wants.
He's a busy bee.
Tim again?
Yeah.
You want that connection, that phone connection anyway? Disastrous phone? I don't know.
It is the worst phone connection for someone who
It's weird. I don't get what it is.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
It's that weird thing. What is that?
Within the last year. It wasn't.
But even less than that.
Yeah.
That's like the last month or two, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, you're welcome back anytime. Dave is down on you. I give you a B or B+.
I appreciate it.
All I care was the effort.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Anything else, boys?
No, all good.
All right. Thanks.
Help yourself some munchkins in the
show. When I do this, I don't know if you've watched this. We're still on the air?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're moving the grade down now.
Come on.
Grade now, Justin?
Kirk, he brought some munchkins.
Okay, I'm not eating those. I'd like to, but I can't eat them right now. Have you watched the show before?
I have.
Okay. A lot of the times, do people talk when I'm like, all right, we'll talk to you? Is there a lot of talking going on?
No, there's not. There's not a lot. That was a mistake by me to speak.
Do you feel like that's something you could have said when the show was over? I think the fact would stay the same. The munchkins would still be there.
Easily could have waited 15 seconds.
What would you say to little Tommy, little first grade Tommy, if he did that? Broke a rule like that. How would you, honestly, I try to be more patient with people. You seem like you're a very calm guy.
Yeah, I would say.
How would you do it? So little Mick.
Right.
Does that. What do you say to Mick?
I would just remind him we have classroom expectations, review them, and say, hey, next time let's be patient.
Be better, right?
Yeah.
Just got to be better, that's all. Right?
Make a good decision.
Yeah,
Isn't
absolutely.
That like a teacher's thing?
Are any kids still wetting their pants at that age or no?
Unfortunately, every now and then.
That can happen.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was wet in the bed in first grade.
Wet in the bed?
Yeah.
Really? I was never a bedwetter.
How old are you in first? 7?
6 turning 7.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Yo, really?
Maybe not like every night, but it happened.
Were you a deep sleeper?
I don't know.
He was blasted a big piss, huh?
Crohn's.
Was it the Crohn's?
I don't know.
Oh. I was never, luckily, I mean, obviously a little, but like never a bedwetter.
Yeah.
I'm not a deep sleeper, I think is why.
I used to get nervous at like sleepovers. Like I would wake up
I
in the middle of the
bet.
night and be like, oh my God. I've a couple times I peed at somebody else's house.
Yeah. I was thinking the other day.
Not great.
My late great friend, Peter French, wonderful guy. I slept over his house, whatever, one night in 7th, 8th grade, maybe. And Samantha Fox, you guys probably even know who that is. Dave, you know who that is?
Sounds familiar.
You look her up, do a Google search on her. Samantha Fox, singer from Britain. She was for us like hot.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete had a poster of her in his room. He was passed out sleeping.
Jesus Christ.
And I woke up before he did. I fucking beat it off and came so hard in my pants that morning.
Jesus Christ.
Just ripped it. You see her?
Bunch of different looks out of her.
Yeah.
Yep.
What year was this? Samantha?
I don't know, 86 maybe?
This feels like the poster. Did she have a boa?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
When we all got iTouches, the first like iPod with a screen.
Oh, yeah.
That was like,
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah.
Justin knows all about the iTouch.
Oh,
yeah, the
6th
iTouch
grade.
was fantastic.
Oh, change your life.
Is that Samantha Fox now? Oh well. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough woman to get older. I'm also sick of Cher. That's my other SNL thing. Like, we get it now. She was out doing it again last night. Like, we get the whole joke. But yeah. Anyway. All right. Anything else? Anything else?
Beyond Average Christian calls Cher. if that helps you.
He does?
Yeah.
Did he say in your show recently?
I don't know, but he said it in front of his mother the other day at lunch, and she was like, "What did you just say? You call her chair?" And she made him look like an idiot.
Is he a moron or something?
Yeah.
Well, he's a moron.
Yeah,
You would tell you that, wouldn't he?
Yep.
How's he doing? How's his relationship going?
Good. I think they're stronger than
They're
ever.
next, do you think?
Yeah, I was actually there on Saturday, and he was all dressed up, done up to the nines, and so was she. They were getting ready to leave the house.
To go where?
I think that it was their Valentine's Day. I think they blew it. Yeah.
No, 2 years from now, they will not be doing that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I thought on that. Christian? I forget.
He's getting married. It'll happen.
It'll happen.
I think he'll be engaged in the next year. Yeah.
Would you invite Cullinane to your wedding? It's like the Jeff D. Lowe question. How many Minifans would you invite to your wedding?
It's a really good question. Montante for sure. Cullinane for sure.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
You'd be invited for sure. Absolutely. But I wouldn't make you do anything. I wouldn't do what Jeff's doing to you.
Okay, thank you, Mick.
Just sit there, eat dinner, have a
Justin?
good time.
We're going to make this wedding.
I'd have to invite
you. You guys are coming
right?
around, yeah.
I think it'd just be wrong not to.
You'd go, Justin, wouldn't you?
Gus?
Yes, I would go.
Gus, you'd invite to your wedding?
Gus would be a vibe.
Would it be all Minifans at this wedding?
Might have to be. I mean, I don't know anybody else at this point.
I feel like you got to change your mentality.
No, yeah, I understand. What's that?
He's got to change his mentality. He's too down in the dumps.
He's in the valley right now. He meets a girl, it changes. He's down right now.
Go on 2 dates a week or something like that.
It's hard to do.
Please. Yeah, I couldn't. Who's going to go on 2 dates a week with me?
He also lives.
Why? What are you talking about?
He's also in the Cape in the winter. There's like 4 people.
It won't matter. I could be here. It's not going to matter. Like
what do you mean stop, Dave?
There's plenty of people on those apps that are willing to
I think Mick would much rather right now go see Captain America by himself than go on a date.
Absolutely.
No, but
don't lose. When you're in that mood, stay in that mood till you're not in that mood. Don't force it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yep.
And like I'm now past the heard about the breakup or any emotions
That's been
about
like
it.
a year now, right?
And it's now like this is actually kind of nice. Like, this is
it's
pretty
not
nice
bad.
right now. Yeah,
It's not bad,
I'm not in a rush to get it, but it's also in the back of my mind. It's probably not happening.
Oh, stop.
No,
we'll see.
Stop. There's always a girl with Down syndrome out there.
That's true.
Right, Justin?
Yes, if you're
Are there girls with Down syndrome out there, Justin?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. And you're looking for them.
I'm not.
Cullinane, did you marry your college sweetheart? Like, did you?
No. First year out of college. I can tell you the whole story.
We've
We've heard
Save
this
me,
horrible
please.
story
That's all
many
right.
times. Sorry. Goodbye. See you later.